meow, 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 meow.
Not Real Radio 65 tonight in the Not Real Studio. Mark Bagnetto from Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
How are we doing?
He's here to drop off a check for doing things like Southport Hall. Southport Hall. Southport Hall.
Oh, you get paid every time we do that? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you didn't know that?
Yeah, I don't do it all the time.
Discounts. We're using Staples next time.
I am doing the accounting now, so.
That's right. Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
You could win tickets to see Corey Feldman July 28th at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
If you call in and sing one of his songs. I don't even know what any of his songs
I'm
are.
pumped
So
now. I want to hear that, yeah.
you might just call in and sing anything. Call in at 475-8414. Mark, what's up, dude?
How's it going?
Dude, Bagnetto means little bath.
Little
That
Yeah. I looked it up. It said Bagnetto. Italian, it's a noun, and it's a little bath.
Makes sense.
Speaking of the Corey Feldman thing,
Okay.
they can call and win tickets for this.
Yeah.
But on Wine and Cheese, the show that I didn't even think was going to happen, happened. Cheese and I, somehow, I'm going to take 50% credit of that.
Okay.
Since he likes to take credit for things, for it actually working. He stated on the show that this was his idea, and he told you to do this.
I have no
I think
idea
he
what he's
wants a
talking about.
dinner date with Corey Feldman. He thinks he's entitled to that. That's not true.
Oh, no, usually every show that Cheese tells me to book,
Oh.
they always flop. So.
Oh,
Well, I don't even think I said this might sell out. I actually, I
Yeah.
think I said it will sell out.
I think
which
it's going to be at
instantly
least
regret it.
600 people.
You saying six? Damn, I overshot it. I said at least 8.
It could be way more, but that's me
But Jesus was
lowballing,
like, no,
so
I
I'm
don't think
nervous.
it's going to do good. Well, if he told you to book the fucking thing, why
It's
wouldn't
gonna,
he think
it's gonna
it
do
should sell
150
out?
people then.
Oh, man.
We already got, I think we already got like 200 tickets sold already
All right,
for
that's
that show. Yeah.
good. Man, I'm dying to
Peop-
know how many you have to sell before Cheese is wrong, but I won't. I'll leave that one off the air, but
Yeah.
God damn it. You did it. You booked him.
I booked him.
Now, why did this happen?
I've been wanting to get him since
yeah.
it first happened, but his agent, so he switched agents finally. So the first agent he had was like whoever his movie agent is.
Right, convinced
So
him
he
this was a
knows.
good idea to begin with.
So his agent was like just asking for just way too much money, like movie star money. He's thinking he should get.
Corey Feldman money.
Yeah,
multi-million.
So he finally got a musical agent, and then like we were able to negotiate and get it all worked out.
$175.
Hey, Pickle, you don't know what you're talking about. Mark went on your show a long time ago. Things have changed since then.
To another episode of The Scoop. Tonight we have the great Mark Bagnetto here.
That's great.
How are you doing on this wonderful Sunday evening?
I start off with Little Bath. You think I'm going to learn something from
Oh, that
Pickle.
was I like Lil Bath.
All right, so is Cheese full of shit, though?
Cheese is full of shit.
Yeah. You saw this and you were like, there's potential that he's going to OD soon, and you know what? I want him to play Southport.
Absolutely.
That's how you roll.
Usually, I think we killed like 3 or 4 musicians after they played Southport.
Y'all did.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive it's at least 3. I
It's
don't
at
want to
least
try to
3.
name them because I'm
4?
dumb. I know a couple of people, though. Their last show was Southport
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Where musicians go to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that intrigue you, though? You're like, I kind of want this.
Oh no, I don't want anybody to die.
God, what the fuck?
That's all my dream is. Man, I can't wait for them to pass away after this show. The worst thing is to
So,
think.
so I'm wrong with thinking you strategically book people you think might OD.
Yes. I don't strategically do it.
Why are you making that smile?
I catch them, like what I say, I catch them on the way up, the musicians, and I catch them on the way down.
Oh, I got you.
So-
Right. Other than that, they belong to Slave Nation.
Yes.
All right. So you accept that, though. You're like,
Oh, absolutely.
All right. This
You
person-
got to.
You still want to get them, though, because it's still like, some of them are kind of novelty, right?
Yeah. Big time. I was laughing because the agent then told me after I got Corey Feldman, like now, Slave Nation is after him big time because it's selling so well.
Oh, right.
You know?
They didn't want to touch it at first.
At first, yeah, they thought it was like, oh, this is a joke or whatever. Now, now they see it's doing well. They want to make money, and they're like, oh, we missed out on this.
If it was anybody else besides Corey Feldman doing those songs and in that, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
But the fact that it's Corey Feldman,
Oh, it works absolutely.
like it's going to be full of
Yeah.
like 30 to 40-year-old women, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be like a 80s party, you know?
Right. It doesn't matter. Like he's a star
Yeah.
from that time.
Yeah.
And look what he's willing to do now.
Yeah, and I mean, I think he's going to be playing songs from that time, like from his movies. Like, what more?
And he brings his sex cult along with him.
Exactly.
Like, that's impressive.
That
No, it's
alone.
not a joke, man.
It is
like,
impressive.
Oh,
It's
he's
straight
got a
up.
sex go? Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
He
dude.
takes in like chicks, not children, grown women though, who
Yeah.
probably want to be movie stars and they weren't quite making it, and they all live in like this house. It's like a cult. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm
He's
not
had
fucking
parties
making
at
this
his
up.
house. Yeah, you should look it up. Like, just
It's a
you can-
party.
he like charges like a cover to get in. And
What?
He'll,
Go?
he'll have like massage rooms
Oh,
with
no.
the girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. That's weird.
Yeah.
He like adopted these women.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's a noble thing.
Yeah,
Like,
but he
it's
fucks
nice
them
of him.
all, right?
So what?
I mean,
guessing,
you can't
you know?
adopt somebody and fuck them. Like, that's your kid now.
Well, I mean, maybe adopt them when they're adults, so it doesn't.
I don't know.
I
What the fuck does that mean?
Like
Okay,
a
all right,
mail
all
on a
right.
bride
So is it
more.
more like these are like sister wives?
What?
Like they're fucking all.
I
his-
don't really know.
All right. Well, what
I
the
know
fuck?
he's
It's
married.
either
To,
a sex cult or it's not.
It's a
Like,
sex cult. There's
he's
no
married to
other-
one of them, and the rest is party.
Right.
Really?
It's like Hugh Hefner, I guess.
I guess.
It's awesome.
I guess.
Yeah, dude. He like turned himself into like a little Hefner, like little Hef.
Did you go through these range of emotions? If you first came on, right? You caught it on Facebook or TV.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy fucking shit, what a wreck.
Yeah. This is just. I
Right.
want this. I was like, this is me.
want
This is
A beautiful
stuff
disaster.
I love. You know me. Like I live for
My
this
kind of
stuff.
party.
Yeah. You know, this is what I want.
Did you start feeling bad for him when he tried to come back out and like defend it? And
Oh,
talk?
absolutely not.
No?
I loved everything. I was like, yeah, let's do it again. That's all I'm about.
No, but you didn't feel bad when he was like on there going, it's hurtful that people say, you know.
You know, how you can't listen to people.
But he did.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, big time.
Did you feel bad for him?
No.
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 I do because he doesn't know. Like he doesn't know that
Yeah,
the
he
reason
knows.
that it's popular is because it's what it is. Like he doesn't like it's. People are
Yeah.
gonna say it's bad, but you gotta understand that that's why you're making money. Let them say it's bad. They're still gonna come see it.
They're coming.
A lot of people that don't like it are coming just. I saw people posting stuff like, I gotta see this in person.
It's
Like, I
kind of
have to
like
see-" you know what I mean?
Our
Like
boy
it's a
Wes
spectacle.
with Puddle of Mud.
Yeah, oh yeah,
like
we
a
had
lot
to
of
be
people went to that just because like I want to see what's gonna happen. If
Yeah.
it's gonna be a train wreck or not.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
You know. So.
The Scott Weiland was the best for me, though.
Dude, Scott Weiland
Yeah.
actually killed it, dude.
Unfortunately, he didn't.
Oh no, man, that's not what I meant. I mean on stage.
Because I really thought it was going to be worse.
You did, yeah.
And it was exactly what I feared it would be. That's in the middle.
Yeah.
Like,
I was scared
I wanted to be
before Showtime.
incredibly good,
Yeah.
or I wanted to be like, oh, my
Well,
God.
yeah, I meant like he killed it for him. Like I meant like he killed it in his condition. He did pretty good. Where
Yeah.
Wes Scranton was all over the fucking place. That
Yeah.
poor thing.
Because when Scott, before he went on stage, like he was moving like I can't even explain how slow he was. Just
Right.
you know,
He was
like
saving it in.
he was like smoking a cigarette, and to put out the cigarette, it took like
Effort.
it took like 3 minutes for the cigarette to go to the ashtray.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he couldn't he didn't have strength to peel a crawfish. 'Cause they threw like a
Oh,
crawfish.
don't tell me that.
They had people
That
peeling his
fucking
crawfish.
Chinese
How many?
crawfish ball.
Oh, I mean, the guy was like peeling like 20, 30 crawfish for him, man.
Really?
Yeah.
40.
Oh,
Oh,
ball.
yeah. It was so, and then you're like, I'm right next to this, you know, this legend.
Yeah.
And it's like you're just watching, but you're also watching the people around just mooching off of him, which is disgusting too.
Right.
You know?
Then you don't feel bad. Peel that guy's crawfish.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that crawfish ball.
Suck Mr. Feldman off. Get the Michael Jackson double in here. He needs a handy. Drink the
Yeah.
Jesus juice, Corey. Are you going to have Jesus juice for him?
Yeah. I'll have whatever he wants.
Did he have a crazy rider?
Oh, absolutely not.
Really?
No. They're pretty easy.
Damn.
Yeah. You would think, I'm trying to think of,
Wonder what they're going to come in.
Seems like a
giant bus.
genuinely nice guy. He's probably not trying to be a diva.
well, you pretty much don't even talk to a lot of them.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Really,
just like
ever.
the fact that he doesn't
Yeah,
ask
Like
for
the
anything.
entire show.
Yeah. A lot of them just stay on the tour bus. They don't even sound check, some of them guys.
They don't want to deal with,
Yeah.
with people.
No.
Can you blame them?
Don't.
no.
Absolutely not.
With Andy, though, you kind of wanted to meet? Like, all right.
Oh, I wanted to be. I got a photo op with Weiland. I think that was the one.
Were you cool? That was one of your favorites?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, just to think about that. I had this guy,
Yeah, that was one of mine too.
Yeah. I'd say that. I think it was cool to get Juvenile there.
Really?
Just because it's
All
like
right.
1999, Cash Money, 99, 2000. I mean, he ran the world, baby.
Yeah, you're right.
So, I mean, that was just cool to think they played your club.
Right.
Yeah.
We did.
Not you, Pickle. You ate there. I tell you what, I can't wait for crawfish season to be over though, because I fucking hate when y'all have crawfish. I hate it.
Man, for the first
I don't like it.
Friday night, it was the first time ever. Our fucking garbage can was just it was smoking. Like it was just, I guess, the crawfish. I don't know, that melted onto something. It
Really?
was
You might be opening yourself up for a lawsuit here.
I mean,
I've been coughing ever since I went there.
it looked like the scene from Black Hawk Down, just the smoke coming like the tire fire. Yeah, that's what it looked like from our garbage can. I was like, in 13 years here, that was the first time I've ever seen like our garbage can
Carcinogens
smoking.
in the air. Dude, it's horrible though. I never know though. Crawfish is one of the best things in the world to smell right before you eat 'em.
Yeah.
But if you ain't getting to eat them,
Ooh.
I don't want to hear 'em. And then the thing I love is it gets late, right?
Yeah.
The band's been playing a while, and then they'll have some of those people that have been around from the Crawfish Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's like about 1:30 in the morning. They've been drinking steadily. So they're like fucked up. They're wearing like khaki shorts and a pastel colored collared
super
shirt.
sunburned.
Yeah, and these shoes with no fucking socks, and you could but the crawfish and the garlic
Reeking.
and the
Got
beer is soaking through their feet. And then, like, you could, as they walk, they're
Why
stirring
would
up
you
their
do
own
this?
stank. And I'm like, oh, I hate you.
Oh my god. No, it is though. I mean,
That's good.
sometimes there were some gross things, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
Unfortunately, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay in business,
Gotta
right?
do
Those
what
people.
Pay my bills, babe.
Yeah, man.
And that's actually some of the easiest things we can do. Those crawfish bowls.
Really?
Oh yeah, people. And you set kegs up. They pour their own kegs and you go eat their crawfish. Sit down. All you do is throw away trash all day.
Right.
Awesome. Yeah.
Really, man. It was kind of nervous about having you on the show because we didn't want you to find out Allie's lawsuit against y'all from the Fago bottle. But since we settled out of court, we're good.
Oh, appreciate it.
We got to ask you about it. And I know I've talked to you multiple times
Yeah.
and thanked you in person multiple times for destroying your venue for our enjoyment.
Oh, never again.
Shows that'll never happen at Southport
Oh,
again.
yeah, that
we
one.
Could, we could put Insane Clown
That
Posse.
Insane Clown Posse, Wasp, Blackie Lawless.
What did they do to the
It was
place?
mostly the road crew. Like they were just, it was ridiculous. They like,
He knows
one
it.
of the things they had us do, like, we have all our lights in the, this is before LED lights where, like all you do is
break.
click a button and your light would change red or whatever. Back in the day, you had to have park hands. So you would put like a sheet to make if you wanted the color red, you have a sheet to make it the color red. They were like, Blackie doesn't like this color. You got to remove it. Like, it was just the
Blackie walks
craziest
alone.
stuff. And then Maggio, like, this was like our first national act where I needed to have like people help load in, grab all their equipment, and they had like this giant microphone that weighed 150 pounds. Like it was like a skull and crossbones metal. We had to lift it into the venue and all this stuff. Them making us just stupidest
Jay's
requests
worst day
we had
ever.
to just take care of for them. It was hell. Every one of my employees were like, never again. I never want to deal with them again.
Well, that's
There's
something
more to
up.
that story too.
Oh, is there? I don't know if maybe he's got it.
No, I don't have that.
They were just a fucking pain in the ass.
Just a pain in the ass. I heard even at the Slave Nation, like somebody had a beer and I think they poured it, hit a monitor wedge, and he's like, "I'm done with the show." He just gets off stage.
Ah.
You know?
Question, Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen?
I knew it was gonna happen, but so I forget what's Billy's last name. Soundtech does Cane Hill. He's used to work for
Oh,
Cussy.
Billy? I don't know his last name.
I think it's Moesta, something like that.
Billy's dead.
Oh, yeah, he died. His dogs
Rest
left
in-
him in the car.
Rest in peace. But so he was on tour with ICP. So I'm like, what
Oh, you serious?
So yeah, he was doing Cane Hill.
All right.
So I'm like, dude, what do I need to do? He goes, Visqueen, everything. Like everything. Like roof, everything. So I knew what to do.
Right.
Still didn't prepare me for
I mean, when the pictures start coming up,
Anal leakage.
leading up to the show.
Because we just had like even the leakage from the stage. Then I guess I didn't cover like the speakers because I already had that mesh. You know where the mesh is for all my subs.
Right.
So that wasn't covered. We should have visqueened that. So the leakage from the stage then got underneath there. That then got underneath the visqueen to the floor.
It was way more than you anticipated, right?
It was 282 liters.
What were you thinking?
50 to 102 liters. Of
See,
drink.
I was thinking maybe 50.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was,
like,
I just thought they
shit's
might
gonna-
do it once or twice.
Yeah.
That was one of the most crazy things I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my entire life. I think I put that
Yeah.
up for a UFO
Yeah.
experience.
And then they didn't. And then you think, all right, they're gonna do it. They do it professionally. Wasn't done professionally. Like they're
It wasn't.
trying to open the bottles and hit it over.
Oh,
my
you thought
visqueen.
they were going to destroy the place professionally?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they would get
Yeah.
on and off stage professionally, but other than that, it's
no.
pandemonium.
I'm thinking professional.
Yeah.
That's what you know. You figure they've been doing it so long.
They want to be destructive.
After the first 5 minutes, I was like, all right, this is crazy, but it's going to stop. It didn't.
Never stop.
Like,
Right.
what was that like for you as it just keeps going? You're like,
Oh, once I saw all the 2 liters came in, I just started drinking. I just, yeah, it's like it's over. Like it's over. You know, and then like they made Trevor go get feathers.
yes.
From a pillow, and then like the feathers weren't good enough.
No, it got to be good feathers.
It was
Oh,
like
man,
it was
dude.
insane.
Yeah, they tar and feather those fucking people, man. And the people loved it. Like, yes.
I loved it. God damn it, I loved
I
it.
didn't fucking love it.
Couldn't even look at you.
Yeah.
Halfway through the show, I stopped trying to look at you because I didn't want to feel bad.
Yeah. Well, I knew
I'm like,
Alex.
I felt
she
horrible.
couldn't look. She was just, you know, she looked like the guy. She was the blind guy on Robin Hood. She couldn't see no more.
Yeah, my contacts got washed in Fago. Thank
Yeah, shoot your eye out, kid.
Oh, man.
That was
Well, dude,
horrible.
Southport Hall. Southport
you.
Hall.
Southport Hall.
You're one of
Southport Hall?
a couple of people that helped put this on, though. You're not by yourself. It's a family-owned and operated
Yeah.
business.
Yep.
I remember seeing your dad back in the day. I was deathly afraid of him.
Yep. Everybody is.
Yeah, with a good reason.
Oh yeah, it's my dad for you.
Yeah.
He's always been that way. He's like, I've been screwed so many times. I just don't trust people anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
And I know, like a wedding or something.
Yeah.
Well, he probably digs and stuff, but
Yeah.
the band stuff, he was like, oh, this is what we got to do to make money.
He gave me shit on Monday about it. He's like, I'm so tired of all this shit. Yeah, I'm like,
Oh, really? He's still mad about
oh,
it?
absolutely.
I thought he'd be
And I'm like, you're not even here at night. I'm the one dealing with him, but he doesn't even care to clean up in the morning after it.
yeah,
So, what
he
you
don't
gonna
like
do?
it.
No.
Jay, I don't think likes it neither.
Jay don't like it either, but he understands it. Pays bills, so it's like, what are you gonna do?
Well, when you got married, married a doctor too, that was smart.
Yeah, thank you.
Just doing a little Facebook research, and I'm like, oh, hold up. That makes all the sense in the world now.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
That's how I can pay y'all.
If you're going to pretend like you're straight, I mean, you're fucking going to get you a doctor at least, right?
I upgrade.
Maggio was like, I totally understand. She's a doctor.
Yeah.
But your brothers work there too. We talked about Jay earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, my other brother Brian, he just bartends.
Yeah, what's up with that? You know,
He's a
wanna cut him
paralegal. He does better than us, so he just
right?
does
He
that.
actually makes money.
Yeah, he's like, I can make a living doing this. I'm doing this, and I'll just come bartending. I don't have to deal with the stress of this.
You're right.
Yeah.
Now that you got the wife and the kid,
Yeah.
court's in session, mate. You
It's a paralegal. He's
Dad,
taking
you
care
got-
of business.
got
Oh,
the,
God.
you got the wife and kid, so it can either go one or two ways. You're gonna have to do more, or you were gonna have to find something else to do.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, this is late nights. This. Is,
I'm hoping sooner or later that now that like kind of with that other room opening, just trying to come up with extra profit, that sooner or later we can hire another person.
have
help.
somebody else
Yeah.
be miserable while you're at home.
Yes,
gotcha.
exactly. Somebody handle some of the weeknight stuff, or I can handle just the bookings.
Right.
I
Oh,
have to
really?
deal with the drama a lot.
Have you been liking that? Dealing with booking the bands? Because, man, now you're booking two places in the same night.
Well, like I was telling you earlier, like now, you know, I started taking over the accounting this year. Then I just had the kid,
Yeah.
and now I'm booking 2 rooms, so it's a lot and trying to find a time for your son. But I enjoy it. I mean, if I didn't
Son
enjoy
needs
it,
money. He doesn't need a father.
If I didn't
you
enjoy
got
it-
money, money's
yeah.
better than a father. I had a father. I wish I would have just had money.
I think most people would agree with that.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, same with me.
Dude, the history of Southport before y'all got it.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall. was opened up. It was on Willow Street. You know
Was
about
it?
any of this?
No.
All right. From what I
Well, I
found
know it
out,
was some kind of casino, so I didn't know. It started in New
started
Orleans.
on Willow Street by an Irish crime boss, Joe Highland.
Yes, I knew that.
And they had like a turf war with, I guess, the Italians. And,
Okay.
And to the point where there was so many people getting killed and so much shit happening over this gambling. I think it was gambling hall.
Oh, gambling hall, yeah.
That they got into it with the New Orleans Police Department
Okay.
and they left. I mean, what they left. We're
block.
going right down the street
Yeah.
and got into Jefferson
Oh, I'm gonna
Parish.
get you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it stayed on Jefferson Parish for a while, and they were running like a gambling hall. It was legal, I think, at the time too. And I think eventually it became illegal.
Okay.
Like while it was open, it went from
And you did your work on this,
Yeah.
babe.
boy, somebody better sing. You interrupted my story.
Uh-oh.
Jesus H. Christ. So I was going for the bonus question. Does anybody remember what that fucking place was called before it was Southport?
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Was that Trey?
No, but what was it before that?
Old Southport Gambling or something. I don't know. It had a couple of names. What was it?
Racketeers, guys. Come on.
okay. You mean recently? Yeah, the pool hall.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, you're right. I actually played pool there. We'd go there late at night. They had a shitload of tables.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
That
I like.
called Club Deluxe too for a while.
Oh no, what was that? That
I
sounds like
think
a
that
wreck.
was more like the
I think
Metro.
the drunkest I have ever been might have been in that place
Wow.
back when it was Racketeers.
Is that Trey?
And
It
Southport.
sounds like Trey, dude.
Trey,
You
is
know
that the
about this?
drunkest you've ever been? Was there?
Yes, very.
That meant you had to get an
I had to
IV
call and
after.
harass the slave driver on the radio.
Oh man,
Couldn't resist.
This is great.
dude, nice. Trey, man, little Bigo was pissed off at you the other night. What happened?
I don't know. You guys' little feelings hurt, man.
Oh shit,
I tend to do that to people sometimes.
you do?
Shut up.
Well,
Those
man,
little filtered things that people have in their brains, I don't have one.
we know.
Very unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man, you got the boss right here. You got any questions
mean,
you'd
you
like to
know.
ask? You can ask him anything now. You're safe.
Yeah, how about that fucking raise we talked about? That we never talked about.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we were talking about to give you a paid reduction.
He's actually going to set up a third stage outside. He'll
Raise
give you
my ass right out the door, right?
Yeah.
once he gets up to 3 stages, then he can pay you.
Yeah, that's the
right,
strategy.
right. You got to build the profit first, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What are you hanging out with Lord Vader over there?
Actually, Trey makes more money by me mopping, doing the Crawford foil. It does sound.
Yes, I hang out to mop and wax floors.
Yep.
Good shit,
It's
man.
sad. It's so sad.
Well, cool. Good to hear from you.
Yeah,
You
man.
singing
I'll
that
let you
Corey
guys get
Feldman
back to
song?
Yeah, you want to win tickets to Corey Feldman?
I think I'm pretty much a shoo-in already.
You might even get dinner date. You could peel his crawfish.
I could always go sell them for crack or something. Who knows?
I think that's Doty's job.
Doty's got that on lock.
What happened to P. Doty?
Hand delivered.
So what you're trying to say is, if I go back in a twist of line, there's going to be some tension.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that you talk to us probably.
Oh yeah, they don't like you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's official. Yeah, I guess we kind of kissed and made up, and now they're like, "What the fuck?"
Awesome.
Yeah, right. Oh well. What you gonna do?
Keep doing what I always do. Be
That's
me.
right. Yep. Well, good shit, man. Good to
All
hear
right,
from you,
gentlemen.
Trey.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Let it Trey.
Right.
Later.
Later.
I forgot about the phone calls. I'm like, whoa. What the hell? I was like,
Jeez.
I had it recorded. I didn't know what's going on.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Going on?
Now you know how I feel every week. I felt like he was calling from a cooler.
Right?
All right, so then the fucking thing burns to the ground in the 40s.
Okay.
And they
Yeah.
rebuilt it, and Carlos Marcella ended up
What's
getting
so
ownership.
funny about that? Harry said it was the 80s. It was a pool hall.
Too soon.
It was a pool hall, he said. In the 80s, not the 40s. What are you talking about?
By the
Pool hall
60s.
water?
Little tub.
Little bath.
So then in the 60s, it was no longer operating as an illegal casino anymore, so it's probably an underground casino.
Okay.
But it was known as the Farhan Grotto, a gathering spot for the mystic order of the veiled prophets of the enchanted realm.
That's awesome.
That's when the weird shit went down.
Yeah, so it
Party,
was like a
Right?
fucking
If there was ghost,
Yeah.
temple or
that's where
some
they were
shit.
from,
Yeah.
right? They were opening portholes in there.
Well, I know
It's
somebody got
upside
murdered
down.
there when it was a casino.
Really?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You think
I don't
one?
even believe in ghosts.
Oh.
That's true. Damn it.
All right, we got Corey Feldman, ticket winner, on the line right now. What song are you going to be singing?
Hey, it's Cheese.
Man, give me a break.
Dude, what are you talking about? You can win this. I know you can win this.
This is Mr. Tech. This is the one that got me to like all happy about Tech 9. I'm like, I hate Tech 9.
Wait. Win what? What do I have to win? It was my idea for the show to be booked at Southport. I
Tickets.
feel
You're gonna
like,
win tickets so you can go to it.
Yeah, but no. I've got screenshots of Mark and I's conversation
Don't
the
matter.
day after.
Don't matter.
Is he telling the truth, Mark?
He might have sent me. But I had like 8 other people. Like you don't think I'm thinking this first. You
I don't know. I don't think you had me. I was believing you, Mark. But Cheese, if he's got evidence.
Dude, I want to see that. Put the evidence in the car, Junior. I
All
want
right,
to see.
Cheese, post them to the
Yeah,
event page. You getting a dinner date, my
Mark-
friend.
Mark and I have a very pleasant Facebook Messenger relationship where I send him things and he tells me no. But this time he took me up on it. I mean, I feel like I should at least come to see the Angels for free.
If you dress like an
back in the
angel.
airplane.
I thought you had that idea though before.
I got myself. Okay, if anybody else got it, it's just funny to me. God damn.
All right,
Cheese,
what the fuck?
I think you if you post those pictures, you might be able to get that.
Yeah, I want to see this. I don't know what else is in this conversation though.
Well, there's 2 things in the conversation. It's
And
one,
you back in the
say again,
cockpit.
Let him talk.
Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jesus, but like, you want people to call in?
Look,
No.
no, we overbooked.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm
We
saying. Obviously
overbooked.
not. Hey, really good show tonight.
Go ahead, Cheese.
What were you gonna tell us?
Did you have it? Oh.
No, I'm here. Well, there's 2 things in the messenger thread. It's him saying yes, it would be great to have Corey and the Angels, and then in the same screenshot, it's him telling me no, I can't open up for Head PE.
This is probably real.
no,
He's probably right then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's for real. I went back and just looked at it,
Yeah.
dude.
pretty
So
funny.
I know y'all haven't. I don't think you've gotten to it yet, but man, Southport, Friday night was pretty sweet, right?
Fucking right, it was.
Oh.
That was it's like you saw the master plan come together Friday
Yeah.
night. That
Yeah.
was good to me. Like, what
Yeah.
a good vibe Friday night.
I had the right stuff
Hey.
that night.
Bagnetto, were y'all happy about Mothership and turnout and everything?
The rest of the stuff I'm not going to go into, but the crab and corn bisque is delicious.
You got the whole show.
Jesus.
No, I love the show Friday night. That went really well.
Right?
Plus, it was good to see Woody
Yeah.
just play on my stage again,
Woody.
as always.
Hey.
Yeah, it did feel cool. A lot going on. Like
was a good mix.
The deck was awesome.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate it's going to get so goddamn hot, but the deck itself, like hanging out
outside
from the
part.
deck room
Yeah.
to the other show, like it was fun. There was a lot
It's
going
fun.
on. You
Yeah, I'm
created
trying to-
like a whole
I'm
environment.
probably going to do some more stuff like Barcadia and put some stuff out on the deck. Like, whatever. What's that stuff for? What's the...
Connect
Don't look
Four?
at me, man.
I know
yeah,
that,
yeah,
dude.
Connect 4, some Jenga, that stuff. Just give it more of a
Change
party
the game with
vibe.
Connect Four.
Yeah,
So
it's going to bring all the people
here's
in.
Here's what I was wondering. Like, if it keeps being a success, do you think you could have more than one person running sound at the same time?
Oh, we already talked about that.
No.
That was fun. That was fun.
There's going to be one less person there, him.
For y'all show for zombies, we did have 2. I had George Costanza run the other room.
Oh.
But Trey was like, oh, I can handle doing just Peshlo's band. I can handle one because it's only one band. But after that night, we're like, no, it can't be done.
Yeah, even if
So,
it's just got a
it's-
babysitter.
Yeah, it's live and learn.
Yeah, that
you
shit
know?
was intense.
Yeah. So I got a lot of fixing that
Well,
room, but we're gonna get there.
Hey, man, I just wanted to call and say, hey, I could maybe send you the screenshots of that, but I don't know. I think I deleted them.
Oh,
But,
bullshit. See that shit, man? I knew Cheese lied.
Well, you're going to have to sing instead, Cheese. Do you know any of
course.
Corey Feldman songs? I know you could pull this off
Fuck.
with anybody.
I wish, like from back in the day, like in his old movies.
Nope, like
I think
now.
I might know some of them. No, let somebody else win tickets to that. I don't know any of his songs,
All right.
but
Well,
I am a
Cheese will be
huge
outside.
Southport fan, and
Southport.
just wanted to call in and say, what's up, Bagnetto? We love you, man. Look, Southport's done changed the game for everybody.
Thanks,
Yep.
bud.
That's the place to play for sure.
Thank you, man.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Good
Well, y'all
talking
be
to you.
good, and
I'll
we'll be
make sure
listening.
not to book you, buddy. Thanks.
Please don't. Please don't.
Thank you,
All right, later, man.
Y'all have a good one. All right, y'all have a good night, y'all.
Hey,
All right,
man.
y'all.
That was Cheese. Low Blow. Christopher Centennial. You can catch
Cheddar.
him on Wine and Cheese. It's back. The Dirtiest Players Network on YouTube.
No, without a doubt.
Why are you making fun of me?
Oh, well, you're part of that.
My enthusiasm?
You're doing good.
Yeah. Thanks.
Wine.
Awesome.
Dude, you didn't even get to talk to Cheese. You just started yelling something about crawfish bisque or something.
He won. He won that conversation. I think he has me on. he has
Mayday's
my
like
snaps.
looking at you right before he plays it, like nodding you off, like you don't need to answer. I'll
got
take
this.
this one. Yeah. So, dude, Southport burned down. I told you that.
Southport Hall?
All right, moving on. Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
How'd y'all end up getting it?
Southport Hall. Southport Hall.
Oh, it's
Southport.
does he have it?
What?
How he got the building?
Yeah, that made it?
No.
Does he have it?
Well, that's weird. So it's my
Well,
dad.
never mind. No, moving on. Okay.
Come on.
Pickle
I wanna
asked
know.
the question.
I
and
want to
wasn't it-
know.
Well, too bad. Go listen to Pickle Scoop.
it was on there.
So the guy that was renting the building, he put like a sublease on like a newspaper ad. My dad and my aunt, that bought the building, she noticed the ad, and so he went over there and he was just trying to get one over on the lady and the owner. So we just went above him and we went straight to the owners.
Yeah.
We're like, what's going on with this building? She's like, you want to buy it? We're like, yeah. So that's the story on how that even happened.
No
but we were
shit.
supposed to, before it all happened, we were buying the Robert E. Lee movie theater on, right by Mount Carmel.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
I
really?
had that.
Yeah, the old movie theater. We're gonna make that into a club. We're gonna make it. The front was gonna be like where you first walked in, where there used to be the popcorn and all that. That was gonna be a restaurant. The back was gonna be a live
Right,
music
so y'all were
venue.
in the market for doing live music. And
Yeah, we were. And it just so happened we got screwed by city ordinance. They didn't, like all the old people that are like miles away, didn't want a nightclub there.
What the fuck is this? What is this?
That's us.
Where is it coming from?
The phone. Somebody
Who's
called
that?
in
Hello?
so that they could
Turn
play the
something
show.
down.
But Alec,
What's going on?
I'm trying to
What up?
how's it going?
What up?
It's windy.
What's up with them tickets?
They're right here in your grasp. You just got to manage to sing anything at this point. Just sing into the phone. Rap.
Hang on, I'm gonna sing something for you, bro.
You need to sing Corey Feldman if you can, though.
Oh, fuck it. Just
To
get
win
what
the
we can
ticket.
get here.
Here we go.
What the fuck?
All right, you did a great job. Hang up on him before we got to give him the ticket. All right, we don't know what your name was, but
was that?
thanks for calling. You did a good performance. I got to hear me.
Fuck you, me.
I think he did
insane.
something that would qualify as singing. So we had to put the name down. Hopefully we get a better
Who
one
was
than
it? I
that.
don't even know who it was.
It doesn't matter. They'll let us know.
No, they won't.
Yeah.
They're not gonna remember that.
Dude, you went to Rummel.
Well, the Rummel Boy, yeah.
And UNO.
Privateer, yeah.
Yeah, you would know. That's, where I went
perfect.
to.
Did you throw parties back then?
High school?
Yeah.
I threw crawfish boils, naturally.
You did. I mean, on Sundays or whatever, Saturdays?
I would do for our senior, when we graduated, I threw a big old senior party. Like every the whole class went.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Just one party, though.
I
You
threw
didn't do
one every
multi-
year.
Okay.
Everywhere, yeah. But I would never put anybody in the house. I never let, where everybody was just pissing outside the house,
Right,
or
right.
I'd open, have a portalette or whatever.
In the pool.
No pool.
No pool.
No bath. No little bath.
Just some horseshoes, a crawfish, kegs
Yep.
of beer.
That's it.
Got
That's all we
another
do.
call.
So my house, like, so I have my parents and my grandparents live next door, so we had a huge lot at my house.
All right.
So we could just threw big parties out there. So
I always wondered. I'm like, you're a good host.
I am a good host.
So I figured this guy was the guy who threw parties in high school, and they were great to go to, and then now he's just continuing to do what he did.
A little bit.
Not really, though.
Not really. I was always afraid of my mom. I didn't want to mess up the house. Shit.
All right.
I gotta live there too.
We're gonna have to buy a place.
Oh, my mom is a clean freak. So she would notice if, there's something missing.
Do y'all let her even go to Southport?
My mom never goes to Southport.
Okay.
She'll go to an occasional wedding there. That's about it.
But you couldn't do that on stage.
I think your dad was mad.
Yeah.
Until she walked in.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Like, fucking Tim, the chairs don't go like that.
Oh, no. She would clean up everything.
All right. Somebody's on the phone. They're about to sing. They hung up.
Oh, what the fuck?
You were
I
so
don't know
close.
what's going on.
Right
Fucking
there.
phones are working.
I know. I was
Welcome
letting
back.
fucking Mark fit. He's a goddamn guest sitting there hearing about his past. Were you a nerd?
8th grade year,
Yeah.
I didn't talk to nobody. 'Cause I went to St. Dominic, so that's like in New Orleans, so nobody went to Rummel. So first year I was
You
quiet
were the
as
only
shit.
kid there?
Only, yeah.
What? Oh, you just didn't know anybody.
I didn't know anybody. So I got very shy the first year. And then 9th grade, it made me, after I started talking to people, it made me able to talk to anybody after that.
Yeah.
But the first year sucked.
Really?
It
What'd you
sucked
do?
over-
Just go home and watch movies, play games or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
What were you doing?
Fiddle with my, yeah.
You
No,
can only
I mean,
masturbate so much.
Yeah, they were real fun. Gotta listen to Laddie. God damn it.
Did you watch it? What were you?
No, it was just like,
God damn it.
what I always call it, like, even the whole time I was at school, I call it 3 o'clock high. You go to school, and then 3 o'clock high,
Get
you
high.
go home.
Oh.
No, yeah.
I don't know what you were doing.
I like that.
If it was 3 o'clock, get high. We were getting fucking high. I went to
Yeah.
public school.
Every
right.
motherfucking day.
All right, you better sing. You interrupted Mr. Bagnetto here. Who's on the phone?
Hey, man, this me?
That is you. Dude,
Hey, man, it's Greg from Bow Bridge, man.
Holy
How
shit,
y'all
dude,
guys doing, man?
welcome
Right.
back.
What the fuck's up, man?
Dude, great show. You're doing a wonderful job. I like that you're
Hey,
trying
man.
to drink all B-Goat's beer.
I was calling to promote the Greg from Bow Bridge show, man. All you guys should like the Facebook page, man. We do it every Wednesday, man. You should tune in live, man. It's a funny fucking show, man. We talk about fucking the local scene, how shitty it is, and just all these faggot bands, man. We talk about crawfish. Bow Bridge, the crawfish capital of the world, man. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, ball.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if y'all listen to the show, y'all would have fucking learned that, man. Anyway, man, put me on the phone with the bass player of the Absent Project, man.
All right, 1 second.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's connected.
Hey, man, y'all got that new song, man. You're playing a 4-string or a 5-string bass on that song, man. Your tone is fucking ridiculous, man.
Hey, man, fuck you, all right?
Oh, he hung up
Hey,
on
man,
us.
hey,
Sorry, Greg.
Hey, man, I'm one of your fucking loyal fans, man. How dare you say F me, man? Well, you know what, man? I don't like your hospitality, man. From where I'm from, man, we like each other, man. We say positive things. So from now on, man, fuck the Absent Project and fuck the bass player, man. You don't F me, man.
You don't like it? There's the fucking door. You do like it? Come on, let's do it.
No, man, it's disrespectful, man. I'm just calling
Get
to
the
plug
fuck outta
myself,
here.
man.
Well, Greg, man,
Hey,
you got any questions for Mark?
Hey, man, I was going to say, man, book the Absent Project again, man, because I saw them there. They had like 12 people there, man, but it was a badass show. But fuck Absent Project, man. Don't book them again, man.
Mark, he doesn't want you to do that.
I understand.
All right. Who should he book?
Oh, man, they got this band called the FFF, man. I call it FFF, First Fucking Fracture, man. They're fucking rock and roll. They're coming up. Yeah, man, First Fucking Fracture, man. Fucking, they rock, man. They fucking rock.
Is their name First Fucking Fracture, or is it just...
First Fucking Fracture, man.
I'll look them up.
They're
Try to
fucking
find them on
rocking,
Facebook
man.
and type that in.
Well, good shit,
It'll
Greg.
come up, man.
Good to hear
It'll
from
come
you
up, man.
again.
They're huge. Huh, man?
Good to hear from you again, man.
It's good to hear y'all too, man. Y'all doing a great job on the show, man. Fucking Mark, that's Southport Hall, man. That's a nice
Southport
venue,
Hall.
man. It's one of the cleaner venues around town, man. There's great sound.
That's because of Charlie.
Hey, man, it's good, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Although, I did go over there for the mothership, man. I wanted to take a fucking trip into space and mothership, man. They rock the fuck out. I did see Wendy Clear, man. They fucking suck, man. They pop punk. Man, stop talking about all your problems and stuff, man. Just play some fucking rock and roll. I do have to say, man, your parking lot stank like shit, man. It stunk. It was awful, man. So fix the parking lot problem, man, and it's number one, man. Number one menu, man.
Thank you, brother.
Dude, Greg's got high standards.
No problem, man.
I like that.
What if they had a Yum Yum fountain? Would you like that? Maybe a Yum Yum fountain.
Better yet, man, Tuesday nights, man, you should start something called Chicken Nugget Bonanza and have a fucking buffet of chicken nuggets and dipping sauce, man. I guarantee you'll get 600 people.
Oh, good shit, man.
I'll try anything if it makes money.
Hey man, we should partner up, man. I'm a smart individual, man. I'm a smart individual. Check out my Greg from Bro Bridge show, man. You'll realize how smart I am, man. And fuck the Asset Project, man. I gotta go, man. My fucking fat ass wife is screaming at me. It was good to fucking hear you guys, man. Keep doing what you're doing, Southport Hall. Chicken Nugget Bonanza. Fuck the Asset Project, man.
All right,
Fuck the Asset
Greg.
Project. I'll see y'all later, fellas.
All right, man. Good talking to you, Greg.
I got to hear that story.
That's Greg from Bro Bridge. You can hear about 2 hours of it right now. It sounds like they're going to be doing another show. Got his own show now.
Okay. Check it out.
Pretty funny.
Fucking right. That
What
was
your
good.
What was your first movie crush back then?
Oh, God.
God damn.
He's taking it.
I got a good one.
Who?
I don't know her name, though. Remember the Beastmaster?
Yeah.
The chick in the Beastmaster.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Damn. I'm going to have
I
to
think
go
it's
look
just
at that.
loincloths or just, I don't know. Because after that, then I saw Planet of the Apes. I wanted that girl. That was
Oh,
in
man.
a loin.
The French chick
Oh,
with
God.
the black hair?
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
Like, that's by far the hottest chick ever to be in any
She
movie
was-
ever.
And she doesn't
Yeah.
talk. You
It
know?
makes it even better, yeah.
No, but I mean, seriously,
Tune
she
in.
doesn't say a
Tune in
word.
next week.
And
The
When I
she-
Beastmaster
remember-
chick's
Yeah.
pretty fucking hot, too.
She
Holy
was
shit.
gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
gorgeous. And I don't know,
Goddamn.
maybe, I thought it was a loincloth thing.
Amazing too.
What?
What about that one girl that used to? Never mind. What about? I want to win some tickets. What I gotta do to win some tickets?
You're going to just barely do anything that will qualify as singing at this point. Or a line from a Corey Feldman movie. Your favorite Corey Feldman line.
Corey Feldman song. It's gotta be a Corey Feldman song.
Right, it's for Corey Feldman tickets.
This is great.
Or his...
What's up with you? What's up with you?
Is that it?
Tell me what's up with you.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, we'll take it right now.
You think they should win, or should we put their name down? Let's see if we get anything better. It's up to you. You want to give it to them?
Let's give it to him. I'm fine
right.
with that.
Dude, you won.
You win.
Yeah.
Make money.
Now hang up on him.
All right.
Done.
You just got to give Allie your name.
Did you really hang up on him? Did you do that?
This is fucked up. You hung up on
He
it.
said
You wanted to hang up on
No, he didn't say that. He said don't do that.
Now I said hang up on
You
him.
did? All right.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh God.
I like having him on.
Whoever that was, send me a Facebook message and I'll find out who you
Yeah.
are. You still won the tickets. That's so fucked up.
All right. Well, you could still win.
Just call back and do it again because we don't know who you are. This is
If Mark likes
ridiculous.
you singing, he
Yeah.
might give you the tickets.
See what
That's why I
happens.
like these games. We just make them up as we go. We got 2 tickets. Somebody's going to get them by the end of the show. We're not quite sure how. We don't even know how you win them. You just have to do it.
We might just get hung up on.
I mean, the chick from Planet of the Apes is by far my favorite, though.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
What about from one of them, like a corny 80s TV show or something? Did you have it for that Wendy chick? Wasn't it Wendy? Golden Years? Did you watch
Oh,
it?
that was Tim, Wendy Cooper.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I couldn't
If I
think of the
sing
girl that I had.
Out of tune.
I didn't think she was all that hot.
Speaking of out of tune, we got a caller.
There we go.
Dude, you want to win these tickets?
Say hello to the night, lost in the shadows. What's up, baby?
What's up, Mr. Harry?
Harry!
Harry!
Oh my God.
That's a Lost Boys song, man. He didn't sing it, but
Oh, he was in the movie.
don't be surprised if he sings it on stage.
Oh God, we gotta.
All right,
like
Mark. That's Mr. Harry, the
I love
helpful one.
Harry. Harry can win anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Anything.
Should Harry win them both?
Oh yeah, we give him to Harry. Well, Harry's gonna
Really?
get in anyway.
Oh. Dude, helpful Harry, you had a great time at the mothership at Southport Hall. Southport Hall.
Dude, I had an awesome time.
We hugged. I knew you were having fun.
Oh, I was having a great time. It was fucking awesome. Great people. Wait, the band was fucking killer, and the people in the audience were fucking awesome too.
That was a good night that night.
Yeah.
I love when I don't have to answer.
You got any question for Mark that Mayday might not have clipped already?
Well, I do have to say one thing, and a while back I actually told Mark Bagnetto to book the producers, which he did, and it was a success.
He did.
And Mark paid me. He gave me a free drink, and I said, "Hey, paid in full, dude. That's all I need." And it was a fucking great show, too.
So Harry's 1 for 1. Cheese 0 for 10.
Cheese is 0 for 2. Harry's 1-0, babe.
See, Harry's helpful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oftentimes,
I try to be. I try to. Oftentimes, I'm very helpful.
Well, good shit. Good talking to you, Mr. Harry.
Yeah, looking forward to the 14th.
What's that?
Mother's Day.
Oh, Mother's Day show. Oh, all right. Dude, Harry's coming on. Mayday's putting together a special show for y'all for Mother's Day.
You know, Mayday's pumped already about, huh, Mayday?
1,000%. Oh.
So I think the idea is we're all going to pick a song for you to sing to our moms.
Okay.
And you'll do that for us? Like a singing telegram.
Absolutely.
That's be great.
All right, great. Mr. Harry,
Absolutely.
you're wonderful. We'll do. I can't wait.
You know me. I'll do anything for y'all.
You motherfucker, you better be there.
Well, good shit, Mr. Harry. We're going to finish up with Mark.
All right. Later, bags.
Later.
Blah, blah,
Oh, Harry. H1N1.
Yep.
Dude, y'all like to play around like y'all gay. How far did it go? Was they have a penis touching?
Oh, yeah, there was.
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah. We connected
Flaccid?
the dots.
Flaccid.
Oh.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week.
Full soft.
Has Maggio ever got you hard, though?
No, not
Like
that
even
I know
just
of.
joking around and you're like, oh, wow, what the hell?
Come on.
Y'all definitely pushed it to the limits.
Oh, always. Always. I think
Your costume, like your next level costume.
Halloween.
Like y'all were cosplay before I even knew what cosplay was. I'd go to these parties and y'all outfits were always like next level shit. And tandem.
Yeah. The biggest gay duo was my favorite.
It was
We did
really
that one.
fucking funny.
That was a good one.
Nothing has changed.
Where'd you meet Maggio? Was that Rummel?
Rummel.
Really?
Yeah. He didn't talk to me in 8th grade. He wanted to fight me in 8th grade.
What?
Why? What'd you do?
He doesn't.
Just the way you look.
He denies the story. Yeah. He like says I looked at him like I'm at the top of the steps and he's going down the steps and I looked at him. He's like, just gives me this shrug like, what up? And then like later on,
Wanna
so,
fuck?
Yeah. So then we're in class later that year and he's like, he's looking over and he doesn't know the answer to the question. He's like, number 6, and I give him the number and he just gives me a thumbs up. We became friends after that.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
That was
it.
easy.
Yeah.
You bought him off.
He's a tough one, you know.
Yeah. Man, y'all been
Feisty.
friends for a long time. What about Lottie? That was Rummel too?
Yeah, 9th grade too. Yeah.
Could you ever imagine Lottie was gonna, grow up to be an
Mr. UNICEF?
Speaking of Latin,
United.
how,
What is it called? The
crazy
United.
Is it that his comic book was in the middle of Times Square last week?
Oh, we're gonna ask. He's a United Nations propagandist now.
I'll tell you what, those kids are screwed.
You think?
Oh yeah. You ever see a laddie eat? All he does is eat Chinese food. That's it. That's all he eats is Chinese food.
The one starving place he's eating all that food. What, like dog or like just American?
Probably. Oh, American. I forget what. There's some restaurant, 5 star or something. That's where he goes
5
to.
stars.
Yeah.
5 stars. 5 stars.
That's
5
right.
stars.
Elder perked up. Really?
4
That's
men.
it?
Yeah.
That's pretty shocking, though. I mean,
It's amazing to think about it. How far he's come.
he still was working the door the other night, though.
Yeah, he's still on the clock right now.
Yeah.
He did terrible last night. It's fucking laddie.
Really? Well, dude, I mean, you get
I'm
he's
messing
way overqualified for that. Trevor is fucking incredible at it.
Oh yeah, Trevor's great at all that stuff.
Dude, do you like tell him you can't even go to the bathroom?
No.
Like I'm telling you, we got there. He
Yeah.
was sitting in that chair. He did not move.
Oh, okay.
And then the show, I'm like, nobody else is coming in there.
Yeah.
And you came and tapped him out.
Yeah.
And then he just popped up and moved. And I was like,
That's it.
holy shit, he's like a gargoyle.
Yeah, he's a worker.
Then he likes
you
to
know.
sit on his ass or something.
No, he's
man,
a
he's
worker,
awesome,
man.
dude.
Because I mean, half the time, like
I watched him. He fidgets, he draws, he flirts
Yeah.
with chicks, you know.
Trevor will just have a Jameson.
Again, sit there like a gargoyle.
Yeah,
Right.
sit there. Yeah, and then most of the time he's in the kitchen, and then he'll work the party, and then he'll come do the door. That's what he does.
Do you like that part of it though?
What's that?
Like you seem like a good team leader, and that's just me
I just
observing
do it.
from
I
outside.
mean, it depends if they're fun or not. Like the party we had last night, it was great. But some
it's
like
fun to be at work.
Yeah, it's fun, and some of them are not. Some is monotony, you know, like any other job.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it.
No.
The hours are kind of shitty, you know, a lot of times. But what are you gonna do?
Right, when everybody else is relaxing and having fun,
Yeah.
you're at work.
That's some of the weirdest times when you're there and you're sober and the whole place is drunk and you're just looking around like, look at these people.
The boogeymen are coming.
Yeah, right. But it's got to be kind of cool because you made friends with people throughout the years of
Oh.
doing this. So some shows have
many
got to be a
people.
little funner than others just
Oh.
because you're like, hey, I would hang out here if I wasn't working.
Yeah.
And other times when you don't know nobody and it's like just something you're not into. It's
Yeah.
gotta,
And so I always know somebody there.
like when the Egyptian lover plays, you're like, fucking right, this is my kind of party.
Lock the doors. Ladies, if you can tell me what you want, please tell me whatever you want to do to help make this stop. They just pour nacho cheese all over her breast.
Whoa.
That was one of our first nights there.
should've
That might have been
known.
our first night.
Really?
Yeah. I think that was our first night. That's a good way to start the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what I had on here. List of bands you'll never book again. I think we kind of went through that. What
Yeah.
you-
I think you got that one.
Your favorite show?
OTAP. You know who else I want to book? The guy. There's only one local. It was the guy that was before the Absence Project. Was that Nick Ray guy? Is that who it is?
What about him? You want that?
No. I forget what it was before that. I
You'll
forget
never
what,
book him
Touching
again?
Absolute.
Touching the Absolute. Yeah, you mean the
Him.
band that he was in. Okay.
Not
That's
ju-
Nick Ray.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
What? You'll never book him?
I want to deal with him again.
Really? Is that
Why
bad?
not? I thought you were saying you wanted to
No,
book
like
him
so
again.
we had 10 years and they opened.
Yeah.
And he went. They were upstairs.
Go
They
ahead, Nick.
They took the green room.
Hello.
Him and whoever.
Sorry, somebody's
Hey,
on the
bro.
phone.
Y'all hung up on me. I want to speak to customer service.
All right, hold on a second. What did he do?
He graffitied the fridge.
What?
Oh, really?
They like tagged the fridge, like saying I don't know, like
Nick Ray's territory.
or something, or like the name of the band, whatever.
Hold on. Speak to customer service in a second. Have me on hold.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I called a minute ago for these Corey Feldman tickets, and I sang a little ditty from Corey Feldman. And you guys said I won, and you rang the little bell, and next thing you know, we got disconnected. I just wanted to make sure that everything was kosher with these tickets.
Yeah, you did win. It's Cox Cable. We're having trouble. Over here. Sorry. What? You just gotta. You just gotta tell me your name, and we'll get you. Hello?
Oh, we lost him.
Oh, we lost him. Sorry.
Oh, dude. Are you serious?
I got a game.
This connection here is
I got a
terrible.
That's
fun
not
game.
fair, man. That sucks.
I got a good game for you, Mr. Bagnetto.
Are y'all ready for the challenge?
That's right. It's Bagnetto's Zoo Friends Challenge. I'm going to give you a name of somebody that we know and other people might know out there, and you're going to tell me what animal they would be in your zoo. All right?
What?
Give you a person's name. You tell me what animal they would be.
All right.
It's your zoo friends.
All right.
Mr. Dickie English.
A llama.
A llama? Really?
Let's give him a llama.
Dickie Llama?
Dickie llama. Let's give him a
Oh,
llama.
llamas are cute.
He's got to be one of the people that you go, you know what? I'm glad I met this thing.
Oh, absolutely. He's one of my really good friends now.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, and the
We
Stash
talk all the
Gordon
time.
is fucking incredible. Of
Yeah.
course, the Ringwalls do what they do,
Oh,
but
yeah.
Stash Gordon is
Yeah.
an amazing thing.
Yeah. I love anytime I deal with Rick, I love it.
Are they coming back? Or I know. Remember last time
so,
he had the.
So all right,
got
so
sick.
Rick's and the Mollies, yeah.
Right.
Then you got you got Bobby, the drummer. He's the singer for the Donuts. So
Hey-o.
I gotta find both those bands where they got a day off and they're not making money because
right.
that's when they make their payday.
Yeah.
That's why we
you're
try
right.
doing a Thursday or a Sunday.
Fuck.
Haven't
All right.
got one
It's
yet.
got to happen again, though.
And plus, I owe Jack Lock because they were supposed to open. He's never played my club, so I felt bad for him.
Super
Dude,
lame.
I know that was going to be incredible.
Oh,
I was
man.
so happy for. But Jack, how do you feel about it?
super lame.
Sorry about that.
Right.
That's great.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. So.
Jacklock's another one like the Magic Salad.
No, it's all bottom line at places like that.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever met him before, too. So
awesome.
Like take care of him as
whatever happens, I'm interested in here.
All right, he's interested no matter what.
Book him.
All right, what about B-Goat? That's an easy one.
Oh, I gotta be should I give him a goat or should we go somewhere else?
Let's go Chihuahua maybe or something. I don't know.
Goat. We'll go goat.
You go goat?
We'll go goat.
B-Goat. All right.
What the fuck?
That's after Blackie's been
That's
barking
supposed to
too
be
much.
a goat sound? What is
Kick
that?
the dog, kick the dog, kick the
Stop
dog,
it, it's
kick the dog,
hurting.
kick the dog, kick the
Come
dog.
on.
That was when the Buddha milked Pickle's dog's anal glands. All right. Harry Horner, the talented Horner.
He's gotta be
of all the Horners.
It's gotta be camel.
Third caller gets the dirty
Gonna go
gloves.
camel?
I'm going camel.
Camel, yes.
What you got for him?
Camel Harry.
Oh man. Almost like I'm thinking maybe a sloth. And not
too
because
hairy.
he's slow, just because he's got that when he's got, hey man, what's up? You know, Harry's got that smooth delivery. He is kind of hairy though. What about Trey, the sound guy?
Trey's more like a sloth.
Really? I was gonna go buzzard.
Buzzard's good. Wow.
Buzzard.
Can you
I didn't
see?
even think of that.
Yeah.
Fucking buzzard.
Yeah, fucking buzzard.
Like a little vulture.
buzzard,
Just
huh?
yeah, vulture's good.
The
Yeah.
little 3 hairs or something.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got,
Oh,
that little,
that's
the little feathers there around the
Yeah.
neck area.
I like that.
All right, you go with that.
Mr. Trey. The musician called
Carl.
last night. He didn't know what to do.
Ripping the guts
Yeah.
off of the little bands he just destroyed. It's like, man.
Oh,
Trey's
Trey.
one of them dudes where you are not going to like until you get to that level with him. And
Yeah.
then you love him.
Yeah, I've been knowing him for years, so I've
You already
been
there.
great with him.
Yeah.
And he's since he came on board, he's been great. It's so hard to find good techs.
It's so
It's tough.
hard
Boys to Men?
to say
Find good
goodbye to Trey.
And he's a vulture too, so that makes sense.
Buzzard.
Just wetting them beak on that bloody meat.
How?
What about Tim Lottie?
An animal? Oh, he's got to be like a toucan. I always call him Dick Nose. He's like, what was that movie? Anything But Trouble with Dan Aykroyd?
I told you that.
Nothing but trouble.
Nothing but trouble. Yeah.
When the nose comes off.
Yeah, the nose
Oh,
comes
man.
off. We were out one night. I think we're at Lamplighter, and he's like,
yeah, real
he's
fun.
like, I can smell donuts, and I'm like, oh yeah, Dick Nose Detective. Yeah, they got the donut shop right across the street. So that's became one of his nicknames. Dick Nose Detective.
He was sniffing out
Yeah,
donuts.
he's like, I smell donuts.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Typical laddie.
P. Doty.
His cat.
Moo. I think his name Moo.
Are you excited about that? I think they changed the name of the Deftones. I remember him being really pissed off with the Deftones project.
When it
And then
started,
now
yeah.
I think there's a new one by a different name. I don't know if
And
it's
I don't know if the members
I
are
saw
the same.
that.
I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find. But now it's called the Def Clones.
So now he's got to build up his Facebook page again and
Yeah.
get fans. and
But it
everything.
makes sense though because I think a lot of people just didn't know what House of Flies was. Now when you see Def
that
Clones,
makes sense.
you're gonna know it's Deftones immediately, so that might help them.
I thought it was a great name.
I was laughing. What is it? One Eye Jacks has some show, and oh, God, they have it on like Bands in Town showing Fleetwood Mac's there, and it's like some other band called like Feet Mac or something like
Oh,
that.
and it
So they
looks-
got all these people like saying they're gonna attend, and it's not Fleetwood Mac. You know,
Man,
I need to
that's
start
so-
doing that. So Def Clones, yeah, we got the Deftones, yeah.
Well, it's an easy artwork fix on that one too.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh man.
Feet.
No, it's not.
We talked about him a little bit earlier. What about Woody?
Why you laugh? Did you got a good one?
Going like baboon.
Oh,
What? Some baboon?
baboon.
Yeah,
Big red ass.
yeah.
Still frostbite.
Yeah. I love Woody.
Woody.
Woody Woodrow.
Dude, he plays in some great bands. You get to see him all the time.
Yeah, and he's one of the nicest guys that's a musician, so that always helps too.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
What about the elder Chris Tyree?
It's unbelievable. He could be a hyena.
Oh, you think a hyena?
Yeah.
All right. Why is that?
That's a laugh.
Oh.
It's from like, remember the, what's it? Or it could be like the weasel in Roger Rabbit. Remember the ones that laugh themselves to death?
Oh, yeah. If Mayday had that, actually, that would be freaky. Oh, the three little gangster weasels?
Yeah. Remember that?
I'll go with the elder as a weasel. As long as it's an old weasel.
Yeah.
What about Pickle?
Pickle's not supposed to be an animal.
What's he supposed to be?
He's a pickle.
He's in the food.
He's in the food.
Well, some animals are food, so fucking a food could be an animal for
Yeah.
once.
Well, little pickle. Do I have to give you an animal?
Oh,
You
you
want an
got to.
animal?
You got to.
Go elephant. That's perfect. It's pickle.
Like fucking Snuffleupagus.
I like that one too. Snuffleupagus.
All right, last one. I don't even know if you know this guy. About Sammy Cusimano.
Oh man, Sammy's got the best body in town. He's so sexy.
You've shown your affinity to him in public a
That
few
night,
times.
Sammy.
Oh,
so
you know
I
what?
remember.
He's a centaur.
That goddamn.
Yeah, like the
yeah.
fucking horse half of the body.
Yeah.
He's not even full animal.
No, he's not full. It's pure
Yeah, that
beast
dude's
mode.
like a god or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that show that he played, there's a picture of you like reaching up to touch
Like
him.
touching his like stomach
It's the
sweat.
best photo ever taken.
Oh,
yeah.
it summed it up. You stole the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you did.
and that's not the only time. You've done it on multiple occasions
Thank
where
you.
there's this show that you're like halfway just miserable. You're like, this is just not enjoyable.
I know.
And then I'll just look for what's Mark doing, and I'll just
I
watch
know,
you for a little while.
The
And then
warm weather, too.
some nights, I think you sense those shows that you're like,
Yeah.
this is ridiculous, and I'm gonna just put it up over the top.
Yeah, you gotta have some fun with it.
And you
I
do it.
appreciate that.
That's the good host thing. Like
Yeah.
you kind of know what the show needs. Like I'm gonna, or you're just like I'm gonna destroy the show.
I try to
Yeah.
hit things.
That's
head
happened a
on,
couple
you know,
times
and-
too.
That was funny. You were like on. What were you doing? Reaching up for like.
Dude,
like
it
touching
just,
him and
it just
shit.
so happened they had a box there.
Right. What was the? Oh, that was his jump off box.
Yeah, yeah. So, but it looked like I was inside of it.
Yeah. It
Just the
did.
angle of the photo.
Looked
I was
like you
just
were
on the
coming
side.
out of a
Yeah.
grave or something.
Bang that.
And I just
little
going to
box,
touch his
little
abs,
bath.
you know. And
Yeah,
I think the other part of that night too, his pants just ripped in the middle of the show.
Right.
And so all the
You
women,
couldn't take it.
yeah. So all the women moved to one side of the stage, just to like get a glimpse of his ripped underwear.
I thought I hit him at first.
Dude, that was fun. That was great times.
Oh, I love it.
I missed that dude. He's got it.
I love
Hopefully
it.
he's doing
His
all right.
wife like looks at me at times like, "Get away from my boyfriend."
Yeah, a little jealous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
There's things that there's things that he could do to you that
Yeah, there's
she won't let him.
Some people don't, you know, they can't just be with one person. Like that shouldn't be allowed. Sammy's one of those people. He's just too
He's got
sexy.
too much. He's
Yeah.
got to spread it around.
Too much of that man juice.
Oh shit, man! You got what you got coming up over at Southport?
Let's see what we got.
Before we really get into the meat of some of the interesting stories of you, I know that also Southport has several pretty big upcoming shows.
There we go.
Thanks, Pickle. You wanted to help tonight.
A lot of people are talking about, well, we got Corey Feldman, that's in June, but a lot of
Right.
people are like, I just booked Norma Jean.
Yeah,
a lot
that's a
of people
big
are talking
one.
about, yeah, it's a big one. It's going to be in the deck room, which is going to be because I had the Proto Men that night. That's one of the bands I love, too. It just so happens they're in the main hall. I booked that like 2 months ago, and then Norma Jean got booked last week, so I'm going to have dual shows going on.
Holy crap!
Yeah, and everybody says that Norma Jean show's going to be crazy, kind of like, who was it? Dillinger Escape Plan? Like the crowd just, wow, jumping everywhere, crazy. So I need to get those 2 walls knocked out in that deck room and get that room ready.
Might happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Well, I'm gonna do it.
I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't know he was doing it that night at the show. Like, that's
Yeah,
ballsy.
I'm just gonna, I just have some people with hammers. Let's get it out.
What if they start doing it? Do they do that fighting invisible ninja dance? Because if that happens, somebody's going through a window.
I didn't even think of that. That'll be fun.
Put tape on
It's
them,
dual
like
glass.
a hurricane.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Put tape on the windows. Like, this is gonna be another insane clown posse.
Oh,
This is
God.
gonna be
I
great.
hope not.
Oh God, I'm definitely
Oh,
coming to this
Allie
one.
needs
then.
to come then.
Is that Allie? Allie got hit in the face with a person.
Yeah, great. I can't wait.
Oh man, that's gonna be intense.
Allie, was that your worst show there?
What, getting hit in the face with a fucking drink?
Yeah. Have we done worse?
No, that was it, and that wasn't y'all's fault. So
I don't know. The bag of donuts was
worse. But like, dude, like getting hit with that shit, like that'll change your life. Like I thought I knocked half my teeth out.
Was it like
it hit me like right? My hand stopped it right before it hit my face. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but it still exploded and went into my eyes and my hair. And I had to just walk back to the bathroom through all these fucking people just looking like that. People are like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I just like fucking ignored all of them, just kept walking.
She come back pissed, and I'm like, "This is fucking incredible."
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
remember
you.
Great.
Yeah, you were so.
He was
that
happy.
was great.
Never. It smelled. The smell, everything about it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Damn it! I can't wait till
I
you
don't
do
even
it
want to know what
again.
happened that night.
And then I was
It'll
pissed
happen
off
again.
because
You'll get desperate
of the
enough.
fact that they were destroying everything. It was
I'll get
bothering me.
desperate. Well, I was laughing because Stu called me with the wolf, and he asked me about it. And I was like, dude, you don't want to do that show.
Oh, you should have told him to do it.
Yeah, I know, huh? I was like, you got a visqueen. I was like, you need like a concrete floor, like trying to think like the sugar mill. That's where it needs to be.
You need to go. It needs to be outside.
Yeah, that too, outside. Absolutely.
Which needs to not
I
happen
could do
ever
that
again.
too. I mean, that could be something where I could do that show where it's just a portable stage from Pelican Events, and I could do it that way.
It's not gonna be the same. It was incredible. You
Yeah.
gave us an incredible experience, and thank you for that. At
thank
the
you.
expense of the floor and everything else.
And Allie.
Yeah.
Is that Allie?
That actually made the night for me, at least. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Man, look, it was. You gotta admit, it was fucking something to see.
Oh,
like,
it's
granted,
definitely
you were
something to
watching
see.
it in horror, but
Yeah.
if it's not your shit, it's pretty
Yeah.
fucking entertaining.
Yeah, very true.
All right. Well, man, you got some good shows coming up. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We appreciated, getting
No, I'm
to play
glad.
there.
This is fun, man.
It was awesome.
I was scared coming on. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're on this show?
Yeah.
Well, why?
I'm just nervous doing any show. I was nervous doing Pickle show, so I'm gonna be nervous.
Yeah, you instantly were like, all right, look, there's some things I can't talk
Yeah,
about. and
cooler.
then You're like, oh man.
I mean, look at Bill O'Reilly. That's why I can't talk about these things.
You're starting to take this way too serious.
I do.
I need power. Well, dude, good hanging out.
No, man,
thank you
thank
for
you.
coming on, and thanks for
thank
everything
y'all.
you do. I think everybody appreciates it, and as long as I don't have to hand deliver tickets, I love it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's a lot.
What, Doty and
He's a hustler.
and
Him,
Brawler,
Them
both
two
of them
are hustlers.
incredible.
I couldn't do that. They go out. They go to like other places and get it done too. I mean, they go all over. I heard even Trevor saw them at like a skate park. They'll drive to like people's houses. Who's another one that does good? Guy Daigle. Dude, every show they do, Acadia.
Yeah.
He gets those tickets sold every time.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they do hustle, man.
Yeah, they really do hustle.
I can't. I'm still begging you, and it's gonna happen to have that code the way you could just sell them online.
I don't know how to
that
do
way.
that. It's either that or PayPal. I know that's what some bands do. They just do PayPal to get it sent out.
Right.
Who's that? Oh, they're LA. That's what they do. They do straight PayPal.
Nice. To me, that's what it is. There's no way I could drive around and hand out tickets. You made it?
No.
Yeah,
Absolutely
No, I couldn't do that either.
Yeah, fuck that. I give it to them. They
I like when
hustle
people,
their
people
ass
like
off.
try and call us. They're like, "Hey, can I come pick up tickets now?" I'm like, "No, I'm about to go home." I was like, "Come on a weekend."
Come on.
I'm like, "Let's go buy them
Box
online.
office
Go
is
spend
closed.
an extra $2." I'm like,
I don't get it. I thought
Yeah.
everybody bought everything online now, but I guess not.
I guess all the fees, and people get mad at like us with fees, and it's like I didn't get that money, and I'm like, go to the House of Blues or something. You gotta pay to park. Beers are more expensive.
Well, at least you're using a service.
Yeah.
They own all the services, and you still get the fee. Like, wait.
Yeah.
So you made money off of me buying the ticket because you own the venue up, and then you own the place I bought the tickets.
Yeah.
And the
And
park.
then you own the parking and the management company that manages the artist and the distribution company
Radio
that distributes it, and the radio station who played the commercial that you paid yourself. And then when times get tough, you get a government bailout. It's like, wow, it must
Yeah.
be real convenient. Too big to
I just
fail.
read a story about them today. Like I think they're like 40 million in the hole, the radio station. So I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen there. They'll probably get
Nothing's
taken care
gonna
of.
happen.
Yeah. But that's losing money. But Live Nation just broke records making money. You know what I'm saying?
Well, think about if you own 3 companies that's involved, only one company actually has to make money, and you can rotate what company that is so that they all show a loss at the end of the year, but
Yeah.
everybody made money. Incredible. That's what it is. Got to
Yeah.
get even bigger, more stages.
There's about to be, I think there's about to be 4 or 5 like Live Nation's about to own like 4 or 5 clubs in New Orleans.
That's wild.
Pretty soon. That's amazing.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, dude, I'm glad y'all doing good.
Thank you.
It's always a great place to go to.
Right.
Always good service. You got an incredible staff.
Thank you.
And have had an incredible staff for the
Yeah,
length of the time of knowing you. So that
Yep,
says a
I've been
lot
having
for
some
you.
people for 13 years now.
Nice.
So it's
Time
pretty
for them to
crazy.
get a real job, don't you think?
Yeah, by the time. I mean,
Why
Laddie,
don't you
one
just go
day.
make a comic book of it? Well, dude, good shit. Good seeing you,
Thank
man.
y'all.
Dude, check them out. Southport Hall. Southport Hall. It's actually newsouthport.com. That's how you get to the website. Really good website.
We have southporthall.com too.
Oh, you do?
I
Okay.
I finally got both.
Nice.
I had to pay that person off too.
It's worth it, though. The
Yeah,
websites
you
look good.
definitely
It's
need it.
convenient, easy to get a
Kelly
ticket.
does that. My bartender.
Really?
Yeah, she's
All
a
right.
web designer.
Dude, hell yeah. You got a talented crew over there.
Yeah.
Dude, check them out. Southport Hall.
Southport
Hall.
Southport Hall.
Dude, next hour, what are we going to do? I don't know. We're going to talk about things. Lots of things. At the break, we're going to play another Zartone mashup. This one's about artificial intelligence.
All right.
And it's dude Nick Brostrom and Survive. Dude, you're going to like Survived. Survive is part of the guys in Survive made
Such a good
Stranger
song.
Things soundtrack. So you
Oh,
might
no,
like
yeah,
this
no, I
song.
read that. That looked so
that's
killing.
cool.
Yeah, and this guy Nick, he's a Swedish philosopher. Went to Oxford, so you know he's smart. Talks about he studied all kinds of crazy shit that I have no idea what it means. A bunch of gigantic words that you would have to ask JB. Things about technology and advancements. But this is a little mashup
Nice.
coming up right now. So when we get back to 13 reasons to either watch or not watch, 13 reasons why. That and a whole lot more. Stay tuned. Thank you, Mark.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
That was good, man.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit notrealradio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
Not Real Radio.
NotRealRadio.com.
Once there is superintelligence, the fate of humanity may depend on what the superintelligence does. Think about it. Machine intelligence is the last invention that humanity will ever need to make. The machines will then be better at inventing than we are, and they'll be doing so on digital timescales. What this means is basically a telescoping of the future. Think of all the crazy technologies that we could have imagined maybe humans could have developed in the fullness of time. So cures for aging, space colonization, self-replicating nanobots, or uploading of minds into computers. All kinds of science fiction stuff that's nevertheless consistent with the laws of physics. All of this a superintelligence could develop, and possibly quite rapidly. Now, a superintelligence with such technological maturity would be extremely powerful. And at least in some scenarios, it would be able to get what it wants. We would then have a future that would be shaped by the preferences of this AI. Now, a good question is, what are those preferences? Here it gets trickier. To make any headway with this, we must first of all avoid anthropomorphizing. And this is ironic because every newspaper article about the future of AI has a picture of this. And so I think what we need to do is to conceive of the issue more abstractly, not in terms of vivid Hollywood scenarios. We need to think of intelligence as an optimization process, a process that steers the future into a particular set of configurations. A superintelligence is a really strong optimization process. It's extremely good at using available means to achieve a state in which its goal is realized. This means that there is no necessary connection between being highly intelligent in this sense and having an objective that we humans would find worthwhile or meaningful. Suppose we give an AI the goal to make humans smile. When the AI is weak, it performs useful or amusing actions that cause its user to smile. When the AI becomes super intelligent, it realizes that there is a more effective way to achieve this goal. Take control of the world and stick electrodes into the facial muscles of humans to cause constant beaming grins. Take another example. Suppose we give AI the goal to solve a difficult mathematical problem. When the AI becomes super intelligent, it realizes that the most effective way to get the solution to this problem is by transforming the planet into a giant computer so as to increase its thinking capacity. And notice that this gives the AIs an instrumental reason to do things to us that we might not approve of. Human beings in this model are threats. We could prevent the mathematical problem from being solved. Now, of course, presumably things won't go wrong in these particular ways, or these are cartoon examples. But the general point here is important. If you create a really powerful optimization process to maximize for objective X, you better make sure that your definition of X incorporates everything you care about. This is a lesson that's also taught in many a myth. King Midas wishes that everything he touches be turned into gold. He touches his daughter, she turns into gold. He touches his food, it turns into gold. This could become practically relevant, not just as a metaphor for greed, but as an illustration of what happens if you create a powerful optimization process and give it a misconceived or poorly specified goal. Now you might say, well, if a computer starts sticking electrodes into people's faces, we just shut it off. A, this is not necessarily so easy to do if we've grown dependent on the system. Where is the off switch to the internet? B, why haven't the chimpanzees flicked the off switch to humanity? Or the Neanderthals? They certainly had reasons. We have an off switch, for example, right here. The reason is that we are an intelligent adversary. We can anticipate threats and plan around them, but so could a super intelligent AI. It would be much better at that than we are. Point is, we should not be confident that we have this under control here. And we could try to make our job a little bit easier by, say, putting the AI in a box, like a secure software environment, virtual reality simulation from which it cannot escape. But how confident could we be that the AI couldn't find a bug? Given that nearly human hackers find bugs all the time, I'd say I'm probably not very confident. All right, so we disconnect the Ethernet cable to create an air gap. But again, merely human hackers routinely transgress air gaps using social engineering. Right now, as I speak, I'm sure there's some employee out there somewhere who's being talked into handing out her account details by somebody claiming to be from the IT department. More creative scenarios are also possible. If you're the AI, you could imagine wiggling electrodes around in your internal circuitry to create radio waves that you can use to communicate. Or maybe you could pretend to malfunction, and then when the programmers open you up to see what went wrong with you, they look at the source code, bam, the manipulation can take place. Or it could maybe output the blueprint to really nifty technology, and when we implement it, it has some surreptitious side effect that the AI had planned. The point here is that we should not be confident in our ability to keep a super intelligent genie locked up in its bottle forever. Sooner or later, it will out. I believe that the answer here is to figure out how to create super intelligent AI such that even if, when it escapes, it is still safe because it is fundamentally on our side, because it shares our values. I see no way around this difficult problem. Now, I'm actually fairly optimistic that this problem can be solved. Like, we wouldn't have to try to write down a long list of everything we care about, or worse yet, spell it out in some computer language like C++ or Python. Like that would be a task beyond hopeless. Instead, we would create an AI that uses this intelligence to learn what we value. And his motivation system is constructed in such a way that it is motivated to pursue our values or to perform actions that it predicts that we would have approved of. We would thus leverage its intelligence as much as possible to solve the problem of value loading. This can happen, and the outcome could be very good for humanity. But it doesn't happen automatically. The initial conditions for the intelligent explosion might need to be set up in just the right way if we are to have a controlled detonation. The values that the AI has need to match ours, not just in the familiar context, like where we can easily check how the AI behaves, but also in all novel contexts that the AI might encounter in the indefinite future. And there are also some other esoteric issues that would need to be sorted out, the exact details of its decision theory, how to deal with logical uncertainty, and so forth. So the technical problems that need to be solved to make this work look quite difficult. Not as difficult as making a super intelligent AI, but fairly difficult. Here's the worry. Making super intelligent AI is a really hard challenge. Making super intelligent AI that is safe involves some additional challenge on top of that. The risk is that somebody figures out how to crack the first challenge without also having cracked the additional challenge of ensuring perfect safety. So I think that we should work out a solution to the control problem in advance so that we have it available by the time it is needed. Now, it might be that we cannot solve the entire control problem in advance because maybe some elements can only be put in place once you know the details of the architecture where it will be implemented. But the more of the control problem that we solve in advance, the better the odds that the transition to the machine intelligence era will go well. This to me looks like a thing that is well worth doing. And I mean, I could imagine that if things turn out okay, that people a million years from now look back at this century, and it might well be that they say that the one thing we did that really mattered was to get this thing right. Thank you.
That was Nick Brostrom. Can't say his name. Fucking horrible at that. And Survive.
Bostrom, right?
I think it was pretty cool.
What was?
The mashup that I did. You didn't get to hear it. We were out there smoozing with Mark.
Man. Shit. I'll listen to it during the week.
That was a good night that night.
What'd you thought? Mark did good?
Oh,
You
yeah.
did good playing clips over?
It's always fun. It's always fun when I have that. I think this was my
calls were
first.
fun.
I think this is the first guest that I actually had clips before he's come on.
Right.
Come on.
Thanks to Pickle.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Mhm.
I like that look on their face when they're like, all right, I'm
Right.
not
What do
going
I
to
do?
answer this.
Yeah.
But then they say exactly what they were going to say again. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Are you worried that robots are going to take your job, Mayday?
Absolutely.
You are?
Oh yeah, they're coming for me.
Is that a real fear, or are you just trying to be silly?
I don't think my particular job per se, to some degree, but I definitely feel like robots are going to come take over 90% of shit.
All right.
75, 90%, eventually.
Allie, are you worried about the robot takeover?
No, because my job's too complex. I'm sorry.
Oh, for a robot?
Because, okay, my boss has a very advanced phone, a smartphone, like everybody else, right? He asks me to do everything. There's no way that if he would use his phone, that assistant can only do so many things. It can give you information, but it can't run all over the fucking place and get shit and make shit happen. It can't yell at people to get things done, I don't think you'd have to have a very, very intelligent machine that.
Well, wait, what do you think's replacing me? Some fucking robot?
So you're saying that like a physical robot? Like, wait, hold on.
Johnny Fine.
Are you talking about like a humanoid, like robot that would walk around and do shit like a regular?
Oh yeah, like we're talking full on AI shit. Like,
Okay, I'm
this-
thinking like
All
old
right,
school
let me-
robot. I'm
let
not
me
thinking
tell you
about.
this.
I'm thinking about technology we
couple
don't
of-
have yet.
A couple of places that I work, they have robots. All right, they call them robots. This is the robot. It doesn't look like a human though.
What does it do?
It's doing a task that a human would have usually done, kind of like a vending machine. Instead of a stock clerk having to go in the back and pull this thing off, find the aisle, find the number, pull the item, and bring it up there, they just type in the number, and the robot retrieves the item and shoots it out like a vending machine. So that's one of them. There's other ones that do surgeries.
Jesus. Are you talking about nanotechnology? Like the ones
No,
that actually
these
go
are-
in you? Oh,
yeah,
you're talking
they,
about
they
fucking...
like use lasers and shit. and
Oh,
they-
Jesus.
So here's the reason why I asked that question. I got a list of 5 things that, somebody, some
right,
expert,
all right,
right?
sure.
Probably went to Oxford. I
Right.
think this article actually was put out by Oxford. It's 5 jobs that are going to go first. And one job, middle management.
I could see that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Except,
Uh,
all right, this is my problem with it.
All right.
A good manager understands the push,
dynamic.
the push and pull
Right.
of motivation
Right,
to
right, right.
humans. A robot does not.
Go.
The robot
Work.
is going to be programmed to make the most efficient decisions at all time
At all costs.
for these humans to follow orders. It doesn't understand the push and ebb and flow and how hard you can work people and then back off. You're going to go to work every day and be given your orders by a robot that does not give a fuck about
Right.
you being human. It doesn't care what you're going through. It
Right.
doesn't care that it's been working you
Tired.
too
To
hard
death.
for too long.
Yeah, right.
Right. You, as a boss, you kind of understand
Right.
that.
Hey, I got to slack
I don't think
off.
our
They've been
bosses
doing
really
good.
understand that very much. I mean, you know what I mean? It's kind of the
Sometimes.
same.
I
Like,
think sometimes they do. They know when you really need it and they're going too far.
Well, usually what happens, they get worn out. And then when they get worn out, they
They kinda-
slack.
yeah.
And then you get the slack along with them, and then they freak out because they want to get more done or whatever.
right, that's all it is. But I don't think it's them like taking into consideration. I think they feel like I'm paying you, so you have to just do everything I say for this period of time.
Does that ever happen at your job?
Yes.
Commodity salespeople, ad sales, supplies, etc. I don't kind of get that one.
Yeah.
But I
mean,
guess you just go and order everything online where
Right.
you're not dealing with a person putting in the order for you, and you're dealing with online marketing versus somebody coming
to
to your
door.
business. And
Right.
you're getting solicited by email instead of knocking on the door.
What are all these people going to do if they don't, like, that's a lot of jobs.
This one kind of threw me off. Report writers, journalists, authors, and announcers.
Yeah, agreed.
How authors? How
Let's get ready to be unemployed.
We all ready for the challenge?
How could-
That's right.
no.
Can you announce better than a robot? Text-to-speech is making new grounds every day. Pretty soon I'll just be able to type out the show, poorly spelled, and you can listen and try to figure out what the fuck I was trying to say. I can imagine if I pre-programmed this show.
Oh, God.
I'd be like,
Could you
what
imagine
the
me?
fuck? Oh, yeah. I'll just send you the text, and you can just place
Put
the
it
clips.
in it. I'll just upload it to you with never even,
Oh,
not
man.
even see anybody
It's
anymore.
a bummer for us. I don't know. Authors, like, what are
That-
you
that
going to do?
concerns
I don't
me.
get
You can't
it.
do that.
Journalists, like,
That
I don't get
concerns
it.
me because then who's controlling that? Whoever's controlling that's controlling the propaganda machine.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Which is
one.
already pretty much happening.
It's so happening, but
It's so happening.
but this seems way more like
My problem is how can it create art? Like, how would they create that part of
So Raymond Kurzweil invents this machine in, I guess, it's still black and white television, maybe early 70s, 60s, all right? And this guy, Raymond Kurzweil, he develops a program to where he enters in all of the music score or whatever it's called from Beethoven, all of Beethoven's songs. And then he writes an algorithm that tells the computer to take all the commonalities and then make slight variations from these combination of information. Make an original piece of music with the rules that have been set by these equations with our songs. But to the computer, it's just an equation. It's just taking things it's seen, and it writes an original piece of, if you want to call it, Beethoven music based on the...
right composition.
Correct.
Sure.
So it created original art, and that's all artists are really doing. I mean, everything is and is not original to where things just build off of other things. So a computer, if given enough information, could come up with something original that would still be good because it fits in the parameters of what it's been programmed.
Yeah, but with writing, like with writing a story.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So, but how would it... You're going to give it a bunch of stories and say, write something like these stories?
Yeah, somebody's going to scan in the entire library.
But then everything
It's
just...
being done
Then
now.
nothing ever... Yeah, but then nothing ever new gets created. So you're saying nothing new gets created anyway, so you may as well just stick it all in there.
No, I never said nothing. I said things get created new, but they're all based on a combination of other things. If you watch or listen to a lot of the bands that we do, you can listen and kind of see where they draw an inspiration from. And
Well, right.
one-dimensional people who just input this one type of information, this one type of song, this one type of music, this one type of ideology, then when they sing songs and write songs, they're basically what you've heard a million times before.
Right? I'm with you. But not really. Like, there's always somebody that's different. There's always an artist that I'll be like, what the fuck? And
They
I can't
combine
find
some
any...
different shit.
But the way they do it is so fucking indistinguishable that you're just like, this is something different. You know what I mean? Like, it exists. And it's newer, modern things that have been coming out.
I
and
agree,
talking
but
about.
at the same time, they still pull. They may pull from multiple things.
Well, of course they do.
you know?
But I'm just saying that,
I've
like...
never seen a band or an artist that if
can't
you
see
didn't
a
do
computer
enough
doing that.
research, if you didn't do enough research, went, oh shit, they are almost the exact same
Right.
as that, which was out around close to the same time, a little bit before. I remember Jim Morrison lyrics. I was like, this fucking blows me away. It's incredible. And then you do some research on Jim Morrison, you find like William Blake and different writers and things that he was reading at the time. So was it original? Yeah, to take that and put it into a song and use those
That
as
hadn't been done
lyrics,
before.
but it kind of came from somewhere. So I think a computer, if with the right programming, obviously can do that.
Yeah, but wouldn't it have a limited library to choose from of things? Like,
Most
if
people we know have a
stopped
limited library. Believe me, Google's reach is far.
All right,
I know what you mean, though, but I will say that there's I think the thing that Allie's talking about is the human factor.
Right, there's something
The
that
soul,
humans have
whatever,
that creates art. Right.
That like just like you were saying about the boss that keeps pushing, doesn't know that they need a break. It's that kind of thing of well, it said verse, chorus, bridge, out. You know what I mean? Like that's it. That's the best song. Is it? You know what I mean? Is it the right way to dictate that? What is the right answer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If they put lasers on these things, dude, we're in trouble, man.
That's already been done. Accountants and bookkeepers, which I can understand.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
Really? Mark's gonna get replaced.
It would be good, but what happens to all the people that do accounting work? Like, how can
I don't understand why you care about
Because
that.
there's not enough other shit for them to do yet. Like, what else would they do?
I drive around every day, and I'm out in this society, and believe me, there's a lot of shit that needs to be done. A lot. Like, I am totally not stimulated by my environment. It's fucking filthy. It's disgusting.
So accountants are going to
It's-
become cleanup workers and stuff on the roads. They're not going to do that. You've been an accountant all this time, and all of a sudden there's no need for you, so you go and pick up trash on the side of the road. They're not
I
going to
bet
do
you
it.
a lot of accountants would rather paint a building instead of being an accountant, but they can't make any money for that.
Or
So
the
what
same
I'm
amount,
saying, if
yeah.
robots are taking these jobs and making things
Well, robots
faster,
could be painting buildings too.
it's not on the list. The
I'm
next
sorry.
one is, the next one's doctors.
Nah, man, nah.
I'm telling you, Google. Not
I'm not
now.
going to.
Not now, but go look at some videos of these. When we watch these movies, like the Alien movie, Prometheus, and shit like in that Hardcore Henry or whatever, where there's these robot going in and fixing tendons and doing surgeries
Right.
and shit like that. And two, pretty soon you go to the vending machine and it could take your blood like sample readings and find out, run it through a scanner and find out what's wrong with you.
I do
Better
like
than
that.
a doctor.
I do like that.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I know there's people way smarter than us, but before a doctor, they're doing almost the same things you're doing on WebMD.
Right. Yeah.
WebMD's nuts.
I mean, they've been trained that way, too. It's not like their fault. I mean, I'm sure there's some that are freakishly smart that memorized all these different diseases, all these different symptoms, but from the bottom line, they got to kind of just be smart enough to know what test to give you, and if they can get all the tests they need from a blood sample and a saliva or something and figure out what's wrong with you, then you don't really need that person.
I don't want this robot touching me.
You'd rather a person? I'd definitely rather a robot.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What if it like fucking malfunctions?
That's what I was gonna say. What if something happens to the code or something? I mean,
I mean, that could be said with the doctor too.
yeah. What if the
What's
doctor
wrong
has
with
a
him?
seizure or the doctor like
Not just it fucking got a hangover.
hungover? Right.
Dude, doctors do a lot of drugs. They got they're accessible to them. Doctors are fucked up, man. I don't know any, and I don't know that for sure, but I can imagine, like high stress jobs like that. I can imagine these people get fucked up. Like,
Oh, all the time. They'd have to. But
no, we'd have to.
Oh.
If I was a doctor, I'd be getting fucked up.
Hold tight there, little bud. This won't hurt.
All right. Anyway, that was fun to think about. Did PPV guys send in anything?
They did.
They did. They're back off of spring break.
Yep. Right?
Dude, I can't believe Freelo played the dope smoking show. And then the bee flew off to fucking like Amsterdam. Like, wow, you really enjoyed that show. Scotty and Daryl turned them out.
Damn, huh?
Is this week's Not Real Movie News with the PPV guys.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris. I'm
Scott.
Gary Rucker.
What's up, Gary Rucker?
Hey, Gary Rucker.
Mother Rucker is replacing JB4 this week, so
Spoiler alert.
What you got for us, buddy?
So Alien Covenant coming out, and they did an interview with Sir Ridley Scott, and he said he is not opposed to, in future installments, using CGI technology to de-age Sigourney Weaver so she can reprise her role as Ellen Ripley.
That is pretty awesome.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm down with it. I mean, look, I know there's a lot of controversy around using Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One.
Jar Jar Tarkin?
Hey, so if it looks good, do it. If it doesn't, do it anyway, I guess.
Well, look, that's it. You know, Scott has to take his Rogue One swipe here, but you know, let's move to a couple of movies that are actually good that utilize the technology well. Ant-Man de-ages Michael Douglas.
Ant-Man.
Beautifully. X-Men 3: Last Stand de-ages both Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. Beautifully.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, Marvel Civil War with Robert Downey Jr.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's good. Good use of the technology. I'm not opposed to it. I mean,
let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
if
see
you
what
got the
happens.
toys, use the toys.
Right.
All right, Scott, what you got, man?
If Tom Cruise is my favorite actor, Will Smith is my second favorite actor out there in the Hollywood land, and he is actually bringing. He's
so much.
There are rumors that he's going to be in the live action
bird
movie of Aladdin. Because Disney is doing. See, you heard it.
Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder.
Oh, it is.
They, Disney's doing all these live action.
So he's
going to
play Uncle Remus?
He is. He's going to play Aladdin.
And there goes the show.
He's not going to play
What?
Aladdin. He's going to play the genie in Aladdin.
Right, the genie. I'm sorry, the
Right.
genie in Aladdin.
There
I
you
was
go.
still trying to wrap my head around.
Oh man,
that.
Robin
We'll see if
Williams.
he
did
does
that.
it.
No,
Ideally, he doesn't.
can't.
Up. There it is. We got music. Hey, look, check out our show. Not Real Movie News. We're going to be on break for 3 weeks. We have Jazz Fest coming up.
Oh.
The Ginger has to go there. He has a collective of souls that he needs to drink from. After that, we're celebrating mothers.
That's right.
So you'll be getting a live call in to Not Real Radio from yours truly, talking about the up and coming stuff regarding movies, Netflix, superheroes, all that good shit.
Stuff.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Y'all are going to be on the Guardians of the
Yeah,
Galaxy.
we're going to be on the Guardians of the Galaxy show also. That's going to be 2 weeks from now. I think the date on that is going to be May 7th. We will be on Not Real Radio. JB and I, unfortunately, the Ginger, will be on assignment.
I'll be collecting souls.
That's it. End scene.
All right.
That might be the last PPV guys. I don't think they're coming back.
Oh, don't say that. God damn it. Every time you wish some shit like that on people, it fucking happens, and then we get in trouble. Don't wish that shit.
What was my name? What's my new name?
Oh, Tom Stradamus.
Yeah, there you go.
He's fucking bad at predicting.
Dude, they were talking about the Terminator. I don't care what they do. I'm bored of the fucking Terminator. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, why do they keep doing that?
It was cool for a while. Terminator 1, Terminator 2 was awesome. Even the one with Christian Bale I thought was halfway entertaining.
I don't think I've ever seen that
I
one.
don't think I saw that either.
Yeah, it's pretty
Fucking
good.
love
The
Christian
first
Bale.
probably 5 minutes of it is incredible. It's one of the best opening scenes to any movie I've ever seen. After that, it never gets that good again. But man, that first couple of minutes in that movie is pretty fucking badass. Will Smith.
What?
Does he really like him? Is he joking about that?
No, he's serious, dude.
I would fucking hate that. Like, I don't want to see Will Smith in that, especially if he's playing a genie and has to do that after Robin Williams did
Yeah,
it.
dude, Robin would to
You're gonna
me,
need
Eddie
somebody.
Murphy would do a better job. Does that make sense?
Fucking
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
because Eddie
he's
Murphy's
not,
good.
Well, you know what? Eddie Murphy played the fucking little dragon in Mulan, and it's one of the funniest fucking
Really?
performances of anything that I've
Who's
seen.
gonna sing the Prince Ali?
Ali of Babwa. Who does sing it?
Edwards. Me now.
Does the genie sing it?
Just got that role. Mayday's gonna call his friends.
I don't know, but
Send him
anyway.
a clip of that magic.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Will Smith's gonna do a good job of that. His humor is different.
I don't.
Yeah, it's not funny.
He was very funny when he was young. The Fresh Prince shit was fucking great.
I liked Fresh Prince.
And
I
he was
did.
good in certain.
Men in Black was cool.
I even liked him in Independence Day. That's when it started to slide down. By the time it got to Bullet Head or whatever his fucking name was in that suicidal movie.
Oh, that was horrible. Yeah.
Fuck. I was like, dude, the only thing died in that movie was his career.
I know. Poor thing. It's sad to see the way.
I don't want to see him in any movie with his kid in it neither. I don't want to see father and son acting duo.
They do
fucking,
that?
Oh yeah, it's like that's what I need. Two versions of this schmuck that I don't
Two
like.
versions of this. Oh, you're horrible.
That's why your ass got kicked in Bel Air. Yeah, nobody liked him.
Dude, that was all. That show was awesome. I don't know.
All right, well, it's unfortunate that PPVGuys is discontinuing their show.
It's because of the Jazz Fest thing, man.
I don't
Fuck
care.
Jazz Fest.
If you
dude.
take 3 weeks off, that means you quit. Now, you might.
That's bullshit.
You might come out of retirement, like you might be like Brett Favre, but you did quit.
Dude, I know
Right,
a lot
man?
of
like
no.
take a week, dude. If you take a week off of work, that's a vacation. If you
Right.
take 2 weeks off of work, that's an extended vacation, or you're fucking deathly ill and had some
Right.
kind of surgery. You take the 3 weeks off, man, you quit. You just might get rehired. Am I right?
No.
I kind of agree. On
Pregnant
3 weeks,
women
that's a
take off less
long
time.
No, they don't. They take off fucking like a month. or
Oh,
some
yeah.
shit. Dude, man, they should be able to take longer than that shit,
God.
man. You gotta
Oh,
take
man.
care of that little baby,
Yeah.
dude.
Mayday, the period will be over by
Fucking
next week.
3
Back
weeks
to the
is
good
not
old
that
time.
Yeah, that's right. My period's almost over. What's up, y'all? I'm happy.
Can you do the show and the rest of the show like the Cajun thing?
What you talking about?
We watched
Ball?
on the
Huh,
news
ball?
today. Yeah,
Ball
what is
that
it?
crawfish ball.
We watched a new episode
best
of that.
crawfish
We're
in
watching
town,
it. I'm
ball.
liking it. I'm like, I like this little cartoon, the Tunda Manouche. Remember we
Yeah,
did that?
yeah.
Well, he's coming out with original like cartoons now. Where they're not he's stealing from places, but goddamn it, it's
It's
original.
good places to steal.
Yeah,
from. Right.
I'm watching. I'm like, I like this episode, and then right like in the middle of the fucking thing, all of a sudden it cut to them like live. It looked worse than Wine and Cheese.
Aw.
And then them
But-
two guys are talking. I'm like, man, do Cheese and I look like that? Is that what it's like when
I
we do our
mean,
show?
Y'all don't look that bad, but like, you know, you need a little work.
Right. I think it could get better, but on hey, wait. On defense, it takes time. You got to get into emotion
These
of it.
guys,
and
this is not their first show.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
put away Wine and Cheese or what it is now. All
right.
Think about Wine and Cheese before,
before-
Cheese fired George.
Right. No, y'all looked
Everybody
really
thought it
good
was a
back
piece
then.
of
I mean,
shit.
for the
Shut
most
But was
part.
it like that? Was it weird watching?
No,
Like, they're
because
doing
the
same
lighting
thing.
was really weird in theirs, and then the sound wasn't really all that good. And then they would just like put an image up on the screen, but in front of them, so it's cutting them off, but they're kind of on the sides of it, and it would just pop back off, and it was poor quality. It was just like shittily done. It looked like something. No offense, but it looked like something they might have done.
And the
on-
guys weren't good enough to carry the show past that.
the guys were boring, and they were talking about really stupid shit. And like cars that he bought and shit. It's nobody gives a fuck. It was like these old fucking collectors. I painted all 3 of those cars. We don't give a fuck.
So it would be like if the show didn't have me on
It
it,
was
with Wine and
boring.
Cheese.
It was-
All right.
I don't know. It didn't look good.
Coming
It looked
out
unprofessional.
at the movies this week, The Circle, not to be confused with The Circle from Netflix.
Well,
We
it's just
watched
called
that.
Circle. That one.
That one's just
That
Circle.
movie's intense.
That
yeah.
movie's great.
Holy shit.
Did you see that one, Mayday? The people that stand around the circle?
The one with Emma Watson we're talking about?
No, this
No,
is one on Netflix.
the other one. No,
Watch it
I have
now.
not.
You should watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
a psychological fuck up thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I kind of want to watch it again because I don't remember the whole
We
thing.
should.
All right, but this movie, that's not it. This is a different one.
Different movie.
This is The Circle. It's
All right.
starring, the Emma Watson. Didn't we just talk about her from
Yeah,
Beauty
and
and
that
the
dude
Beast?
that we don't like from
Hopefully
Star
she don't
Wars.
sing in this.
I don't think
might
she
make
will.
it a little better if she don't start to sing it. If she sings in the shower, that shit better be auto-tuned.
No, but
And dude, Tom Hanks.
he's
He's
the
good.
shit. He's
I like
the
Tom
shit.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks has always been the shit.
And that kind of like super like they know something that you're not supposed to know kind of thing, and like they will stop at nothing to get at you.
What are you talking about, man?
Tom Hanks.
What about him?
He just can play that role. He can pull it off very well.
Oh,
that
right,
like
right.
very like sinister mastermind.
You think?
I think so.
They played a retard fucking good. He ain't
Talking
go full
about
retard. though.
Wilson. Oh, you're talking about Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
Oh.
Forrest Gump.
It's kind of retarded in that movie too.
Tom Hanks is incredible.
He is incredible. Yeah.
But watching this trailer, I kind of don't want to see it.
What? Why not?
Because the story seems typical. It feels like I already know the story.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I want to watch it.
I don't know. I think they're going to throw some shit in that you haven't seen.
And I think it's gonna look awesome.
And I think it's going to be, I would hope it's more like Black Mirror.
Well, fuck, it's making y'all think this is a good movie already.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
like it.
I'd probably go see it.
At the theater.
At the Dolby.
What?
Yeah, you have to.
I don't think you have to see that
Yes,
there.
you do. If
I
it's
think this
there,
movie
we're
is
going.
just as good.
No, it's
small.
not. Nope.
Well,
Because
tough
it's
shit.
gonna have intense. It's gonna have intense sound. You know
No,
it's
it's
going
not
to. It's
gonna-
gonna have suspense and shit building, and it's gonna look good on that screen. I'm telling
Can you
you.
do
I know
me
what
a
I'm talking
favor?
about.
Can you find out who did the soundtrack?
I don't give a fuck.
I do, because this will make or
gonna make
break
a fucking
it. It
difference.
got
You're
somebody
not gonna know who
incredible
it is.
doing the soundtrack.
All right.
I will go see it.
I like
If Trent, fuck it,
It's
that
not
shit's
gonna be
loud
him.
tonight. if Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross have anything to do with it, I will go see this movie.
I know you freaking suck their nuts constantly, but dude,
There's other
there's
people
other
that are good.
people that are good, right?
But I'm just saying that if not, I don't see why you need to see this big.
Why wouldn't you? Like, if I'm gonna go to the movies, I want to go to a nice theater.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I don't want to go to the movies. I'll just watch it on TV.
Why though? No.
Because I don't think you need to
I
go to
wanna
the movies.
see.
Hey, all right, Star Wars. I think you got to go.
Yes,
All right,
totally.
right? If you're going to see Fate of the Furious, I think you got to go. And then
Who would go see that? I like fucking with those people.
I guess.
and then Ghost in the Shell. I thought we needed to go see. That was cool.
Correct. All right.
The big
so
big
now,
explosions. I don't know. There may be
what you need to see Tom Hanks's head as big as possible.
Possibly.
All right. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
It just feels like it's going to be a thriller kind of thing, like a fucking like there's going to be a lot of like suspense thing.
I'm not saying I don't want to see it. I just don't think.
Music by Danny Elfman.
Oh, that's the Simpsons guy.
Oh, we definitely not going to that. Fucking Simpsons
Why?
guy.
Why not? He's done a lot. He did Silver Linings Playbook and Desperate Housewives and Lego Batman the video game.
Oh, God,
He did
yes.
Charlotte's Web. He did Spider-Man's 3. He did The Hulk, The Simpsons movie, Chicago, Red Dragon. What is that? Oh, that's the fucking movie with Hannibal Lecter eating motherfuckers. He did The Family Man, World of Stainboy, Dilbert, Trolls Jet, Instincts, Civil Action Psycho, Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero. He fucking did Darkman 2, Return of Durant.
Guy's
He
career
did The
shows,
Flash
like
TV series,
So-
Beetlejuice,
Besides that guy sucking, the story though of
Pee-wee's Big Adventure,
corporations like
Fast
spying on
Times.
people and especially their own employees. You remember last week we talked about they put shit out there in the movie so you see it, you become comfortable with it.
Right.
Next thing you know, when it happens in real life, you're
Right.
not like very upset about it.
Sure.
I've been seeing this coming for a long time, and it's because of how brainwashed people are. Like, there's certain people out there. I'm going to call them, I'll just put it out there, conservative Republicans, all right? And they don't want the government to know anything. They are fucking pissed. The government's taking your name and you got this social security number and everything's traceable and they're going to microchip you. The government, and they're fearful of it. They're fearful of it, right?
All right.
The evil government is going to do this. And you know what? 100% totally agree with them. I totally agree with them.
Right.
Where I don't agree with them, those same people who talk all that shit about the government spying on them, keeping track of where they are, knowing what they're doing at all times, telling them what they can and can't put inside their body, and tracking them, and all this shit. They go to work And the companies they work for do the same
thing.
fucking
Yeah.
thing. Like when the government does it, they're trying to keep track of so many fucking people. They're recording everything. You know, we're recording this show. It could be used against us at any moment, at any time. Right? And people are worried about their fucking cell phone. You know how many cell phones recording? If they're recording every fucking thing you do,
right?
They got so much information, you might as well have none of it. But these companies, they are managing a couple of people. And those people they rely on to make money for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
I think so, yeah.
So it is kind of one of them things, like this company, according to the trailer, like who they work for is knows everything about them and can use that against them.
Right.
In every moment, right. So it's like, I just think it's one of them things that's funny. It's a double standard that people hold the government to and the paranoia with it. But then they'll go to work and let those people do it to them. It's just fucking weird.
Yeah. I don't really like it personally.
Tough shit.
It makes you feel weird that like now you can't text freely anymore. You can't email freely. You can't even really call freely over the phone because there's always a chance that information is going to be somewhere.
That's right.
So that's kind of like an uncomfortable feeling. It's like the traffic cameras. It's like, all right, you already know you're not supposed to be doing this.
So better just slam
But
on the
now, well, but now you know that there's like an automatic consequence. Like somebody sees it. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. Like when you have like we used to have a job at the airport where it was like this big, like in the Lakefront airport, but they had like this big ass thing with all these hallways and shit, and they had like this big ass thing of cameras, and there was a camera every single where. So when you're at work late at night by yourself and shit, you knew that like they could see every single thing you were doing. It was weird. I can't handle that. Like the jobs where you're surveilled constantly. It's like no. It's just weird. It's like who wants to live like that?
I don't want you looking at me right there.
I don't like the surveillance thing.
Oh my God.
It's like,
Dude, speaking of things you like, Jazz Fest is coming up.
Hey.
Jazz Fest is coming up. Dude, Jazz Fest is so big this year that PPV has to take a 3-week break. Are you excited about anybody playing? I'm not going to go and read this whole list. You can go check it out.
Yes, I'm excited about 2 people.
All right, who you got?
So, Big, The Roots with Usher backing them.
That was like a lot of words. What? Big?
Locally, like
okay,
nationally.
big act. All right,
yeah,
gotcha.
big act.
Yeah.
Usher with The Roots backing them. I think that's
Usher
going to
with
be
the
a
Roots.
great show.
Huh.
Lord's
Roots-
playing.
Roots are playing, and that they're a ridiculous band. I gotta say, locally, Walter Wolfman Washington.
Really?
I
Feel
love
good?
him, man. He's good. He's good.
All right. Dude, I was going to go Nas with the Soul Rebels.
Yeah.
Like the Soul Rebels
looks good, too.
They can hold it
Yeah.
down on their own, and you
Right.
throw somebody Nas like up there with a backing band like the Soul Rebels. That's got potential to be really good.
Oh, I totally agree.
I want to go
Soul
see
Rebels are
Steve
good.
Riley and the Mamu Playboys. Lil Buck Senegal Blues Band with special guest Barbara Lynn and the Little Freddie King Blues Band. That's who I want to see me.
Papa, I love them.
That's who I want to see
Them
me.
good, huh?
I want to see a salute to Louis Armstrong featuring Huge Master Keller and Dr. Michael White, a tribute to Buckwheat Zydeco. That's what I want to see.
I bet you Stevie Wonder's he's gonna play as the sun's going down.
Oh yeah,
and play one of those songs, like one of
There
those.
is superstition.
I think it's gonna be really
on the
good.
wall.
I still wouldn't go deal with.
I'm sorry, dude. You told me to participate.
He always.
I never remember me ever asking.
You did. You
I'll
asked
say,
me
hey,
that.
he always like. I heard one time he brought a choir, then another time he had like a small like orchestra with him. Like
Really?
he's one of those that just he's so good he can pull anything off. It's just what it's all of what he feels.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And what
Big
about
free to you.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers? That's pretty fucking big.
That's pretty big. I don't know.
If just both of him and Stevie Wonder weren't so fucking old.
Hey,
Wow.
Stevie Wonder looks good and still sounds good.
All right.
Tom Petty, I
Never
don't know. I
really
hadn't
sounded
seen
good
him.
back then.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, you
I
can't
don't know.
lie. He had good songs.
Oh, yeah, he
I never
had
liked
catchy
any
songs.
of them,
Really?
but I liked them. I don't know why. Yeah, I would never claim to be like a Tom Petty
Hey, they
fan.
didn't sound that great, personally.
But they were like unique, kind of. Like,
yeah, oh, definitely. It was
the
a
only
good
thing that
song.
sounded
Because
like.
I won't
Right.
back down.
Agreed.
Stand.
And you hear
back
him in bars a
down.
lot, man. Drunks
Right.
love that
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
shit.
Hey, I also wanted to go see Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
Dave
up
Matthews
with
is
that? Who's
playing?
Tim Wright?
Tim Reynolds.
Reynolds,
That's like
yeah.
a long time kind of companion of him. That does a lot of acoustic guitar.
So he's got to
stuff
put
and
his
sing.
fucking boyfriend in the title with him? Give me a break.
Hey, they've done some incredible live records, and
I
that,
wanna- I
that
think
used to be
they
one
were-
of my favorites.
Their songs are going to be long, like a jam band kind of thing. I would like one long song and then get the fuck off the stage.
Man, be cool, dude. Dave Matthews is just
I'd
shit.
rather a few long songs that they open up on certain parts, and then play the hits, and then that's it.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen Dave Matthews back in the day.
I saw them a while ago. They
Really?
were good. They were really good. They were kind of like on their peak, starting to kind of go out a little bit, but it was really good.
Yeah,
I want to see Dr. John and the Gree crew.
every show could be the last, so jump on that.
That's what
the
I wanna
Night
see.
Tripper. Dude, Dr. John was cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I just feel
Dr.
bad now.
John.
Just watching him. Dude, Snoop Dogg. What the fuck is
Snoop Dogg, that's
Oh.
awesome. I didn't even see that on there. Oh, there it is. I think Lord is fucking cool.
Really? I don't know who that
She's
is.
weird and she's fucking cool. She's like 17 and she's from like England and shit. And she's like got that smug little weird thing about her.
That guy Pitbull. People actually
I
like that?
fucking hate
Oh, he's
Pitbull.
fucking
I
horrible.
Wait,
Ah.
I
Yeah,
gotta
I
fucking
mean-
find it. No, fuck you.
Fuck you. I hate you.
Really? You don't like him?
Fucking
Why do you hate him? Did he do
Wow.
something to you?
Pitbull. Oh, just he
You
is
just don't like
I
him?
do
You don't
not
like dogs?
No, I fuck. Hey,
Really?
puppy's got to get put
God
down.
damn, what did he touch you at something?
No, I just fucking fuck that dude. I just do not
Wow.
like that dude.
All right.
He's just a schmuck. Hey,
Wow.
hey, if you make it to Mayday's hate list,
Yeah.
I am
Damn,
free and
man.
open
What did he
about
do?
hate. I just don't like that motherfucker.
Why? He had
He's
to do something.
conceited as fuck.
That's why you don't like him?
And
Because
he's
he's confident?
fucking terrible.
Terrible.
It's just terrible.
Oh, man.
It's
Garbage.
lazy.
God damn.
Boring.
And I've heard he's just a fucking world-class schmuck.
Really? God
Yeah.
damn. All right.
I want to go see Dwayne Dopsy and the Zydeco Hill
Doopsy.
Raisers. It's got one O, Dopsy.
Dude, Harry Connick Jr. got
Oh,
like,
yeah.
boy, he's up
Yeah,
there.
dude,
He's-
Harry's at the top.
Hey, Harry got signed for his
Whoop,
second
whoop,
season, man.
Harry.
Harry's
Yeah.
winning that shit.
Man, they got that horrible Megan Trainor on there.
Oh, she's still around?
God, that's horrible. She's right after Harry, man. She must still be popular. I don't know.
Golly.
I still see the name Neville popping up, which is cool because that was growing up, man. That was New Orleans
fucking
music.
right. They
to
put
me.
on an incredible
Yeah,
show,
dude,
too,
Aaron
man.
Neville, boy.
Shit.
And Dumpster Funk's playing.
Ooh, dude, they are
the shit.
Dude.
You know, I'd like to see something like a lot of that more at Tips.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely,
Than like,
definitely.
Hey, I can't go to Jazz Fest. I just-
I can't
hey,
do it.
I'll say
I
this.
can't do it.
If you really want, if y'all are listening, you really hear this. If you want to go see that, 9 out of 10, they're going to go to Tips after they play and do these after parties all night. I'm not
Right.
saying stay there all night,
But you can go for
you can
4
go for-
hours and
right.
it's still got 6 more to
God damn,
go.
and you got 12 fucking people that just came through and played. I
Yeah.
mean, it becomes that jam.
Everybody's
you know?
going to smell like Jazz Fest.
Ooh,
Be
I
like
don't know if
walking
I
around
can.
Southport after
Man, I'd love to
crawfish.
see them in a concert environment. I saw them at like House of Blues once, Dumpster Funk, and it was so fucking
You know, it's cool.
cool.
We could go on a Saturday and just not like shower Friday. And then by the time we get to there, we'll fit right in.
No, 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 no.
Put sunscreen on us.
Oh, hey, I'll burn like a crawfish, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, we did get to watch the Secret Life of Pets.
Oh,
Came
really?
out
All
watching
right.
that.
Nice. I saw the preview for that. It looked good. I haven't had a chance to listen to it.
Or watch
It's
it.
a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
It's all right.
Yeah, they usually do pretty good work. I'll
It
give them
was
that.
not hard. I did not sit there and want to turn it. Yeah, I did want to turn. All right.
Really?
What?
I got through it and I somewhat enjoyed it. Like it was all right. Looked fucking great. The colors were so vivid.
looked
and
incredible.
Yeah, it looked clean as shit.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked the animation style. I thought it was fun.
Was it funny?
Not really.
Yeah, it was.
See, I
okay,
knew
this
I
is
was
the
gonna
thing.
get
Okay, all right,
this.
all right. So it's a kid movie, so it's like a goofy kind of funny.
So you liked it and he didn't.
But he just, yeah, I don't know, but it was a
Louis
funny.
C.K. was a letdown.
But dude,
Really?
he couldn't be because it was a kid movie, so he couldn't be like himself, raw, like But he was still. He played the part he was supposed to play, like a timid little dog, like.
Really? That's who you're gonna put on that?
And
That's
the-
kind of disappointing.
Good.
There's a little fluffy chick dog, and she's a beast.
That chick stole the show.
Who
Yeah.
was that?
That was some redeeming. I don't know. Not even a big name.
It's not a big name person,
Yeah.
but she
Oh, look, I
killed
was
it.
like, who is that?
Who's that?
Funny, like good character.
Cute,
That was
raspy
actually the
little
best.
voice.
And she proved that you don't have to be vulgar or say fuck to be funny.
Right.
Like us.
You just said it wasn't funny, and now you're saying it is.
I said she did a good job.
Right.
Oh,
like she was
okay.
very entertaining. She had character.
Right.
The Louis C.K. I didn't get no character. You know what it was? I mean, the voice acting, I guess, but dude, like Toy Story.
Oh yeah,
that was fucking incredible.
They get into
like,
a moment.
It's not like I am going. Allie would make it seem like it was a kids movie and it wasn't vulgar or disgusting, so I can't find it humorous.
Right.
I thought fucking Toy Story was great.
Oh, definitely.
This does not reach that level
Right,
of
right, I see
writing
what you mean.
and acting.
Her name is Jennifer Sarah Slate. Jenny Slate. American comedian, actress, voice actress, best known as Donna Stern and Obvious Child. I don't know what that is. But yeah, she was on Bob's Burgers and Parks and Recreation.
Kevin Hart was boring. I really was looking.
Yeah,
for
it was kind of
He
dumb.
had his moments where he could have been really good, and he did some funny shit. But then his character would it looked like everybody was holding back.
Yeah, why?
So it either means it was a shit director or a shit script.
Or both.
It's the typical fucking story. Like it might as well have been Toy Story. She brings home a new dog. They don't get along. They get in a fight. They both get kicked out. They become friends, and the group of friends come and help save them. I mean, it's Toy Story.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, it's exactly the same fucking movie.
I get it.
But with bad writing and all the actors seemed like they were holding back except that little chick who played the white fluffy dog. Like she was fucking awesome. And then all these animals can talk. But there's one bird can't talk.
What?
Like what happened? They cut him from the movie? Like how come this one bird doesn't get a voice? There's even another. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next week when I get a voice.
Woo!
There's another fucking bird and he talks. But then there's this poor one bird.
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
talk.
weird.
So bad.
What do you want him to say?
The turtle, any fucking thing. Like if there's talking dogs, why this one bird chirps? Like it's just dumb, lazy writing, no attention to detail. But
right.
pretty as fuck. Like yeah, the colors are great. Like that shit look cool. Any last thoughts on that, Allie?
I overall enjoyed it and I cried my eyes out. I mean, it was a very.
Wait, you
I
cried?
was on my period,
this
so
shit?
I
Oh
told
my
y'all
God.
that was how it was gonna be.
Oh my God! Are you
But I
really
wanted to watch
fucking
13
crying?
Reasons Why, so I could just be
It's not
depressed.
crying in
And then
dogs or
instead, he
pets.
puts this movie on that's happy and heartwarming, so I gotta fucking cry.
Oh God, Al.
The fucking
come
it
on.
shows a
Hold it
real,
together,
the true love bond that a person can have with an animal. It's a beautiful thing. And it was really beautiful to see it from the animal side. And he's like, you know what? I've felt that love before from dogs, pets that I had. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is that why
And
you're crying? Because of the.
It's a beautiful, the relationship with the pets and the owners and shit. It was just like,
Dude, they go to
there
that
was some
music.
real
I call it
moments.
the musical moment. You know, where they're like showing some scenes and the music starts playing. I'm like, I bet you she's fucking crying right now.
I cried almost the whole time. It was funny, but like it was also like just some heartwarming ass shit at the very end. My face was so good. I was all puffy and
Are
shit.
you
It's the
serious?
most I cried in a while. Yeah. and
Oh, my
I was like, he made me watch this shit. Like,
Wait. That I'm sorry. I would never have thought that fucking. Did a puppy die in this?
no, it was
Oh,
happy.
why
I
you
cried
gonna
because it was
cry?
happy.
Kick the dog,
I fucking
kick the dog,
cried
kick the
tears
dog,
of
kick the
joy.
dog, Kick the dog, kick the dog.
Because it was so like heartwarming. I can't even explain it. Like sometimes that happens. Your hormones get all jacked up, and I'll watch a commercial and cry because something sweet happened. I
commercial.
cried today. They had a fucking commercial where the dude and the chick, and
Are
they
you
were on like their
serious?
first date, and they kissed in the car. And then like she found like a note that he left her, but it was like the gum wrapper because the fucking gum commercial. But on there he drew like a picture of them in that moment or whatever, and it was
that
just
during
like
the NBA
heartwarming.
game?
Yeah, it was one of the stupid fucking commercials. That's why I don't watch TV, man.
Oh, they
These
play just
commercials,
one
they tug on your
commercial
heartstrings.
every fucking
I'm still not
break.
gonna buy that fucking gum though.
What was that song that they played during the commercial?
Oh god, there's this horrible like Nissan
Not that
commercial
one.
that
Oh,
came
man.
on,
Same
and I
fucking
can't think of the
commercial.
song.
Oh,
Damn,
it's-
but it
it
kept
was
playing
bad.
it over and over. A stupid little kid on a bike,
Yeah,
and the
that.
dumb mom driving on the side with her.
Oh,
Okay?
the little black. Wait.
They're driving. The kid's
little
driving the
black
bike, and the mom is driving the
yeah,
car, and
yeah,
they drive
yeah,
it
yeah.
like Wait. Okay, and then when they get there, the kid runs into all these. I can't say what it is.
No, we got to do it right. Start over.
You know what
Get the
song
whole
it is?
Mother's Day show.
I think it started up good as a commercial for the Nissan. They want you to buy it.
And then when I
And the kid's on the bike next to her, and they're riding, and they're looking at each other in the eyes while they're going down the street. And all the people are like looking, waving at them. And then all of a sudden, they pull into the same driveway, the car and the bike. But the bike goes and like runs all the fucking cans of paint down on this beautiful white fucking driveway, and this black paint goes everywhere. But instead of it making a mess,
he doesn't like the cans.
but instead of it making a mess, It just makes like this fake-looking graphic design on the ground that's supposed to be pretty, and then the kid and the mom just laugh like no fucking big deal.
Oh, they laugh.
And that's to make you buy that car. That was the stupidest fucking commercial I've seen in a long time.
I hate that commercial.
You realize how slow that car had to be going to be next to that kid, and they're just smiling while they're blocking the street.
Who do you
up.
like more, Pitbull or that commercial?
I wish a pit bull was in that commercial.
I wish Pitbull was in 13 Reasons so I could watch it be tortured. Like
yeah, we
I'm
need
being.
to do that. It's 10:04.
Holy
we need to talk
shit,
about
torture session.
Oh,
it. Yeah,
God.
that show fucking destroy my life.
These are
Jesus Christ,
13 reasons why you should or should not watch 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. One, Trevor from Southport looks like the guy in the movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
one
yeah.
of the guys?
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
mean, spot on.
Right.
And so when I watch it, I think it's Trevor, and then this is things he's going through, so I'm interested a little more. I pull from it. Come on, Trevor.
Oh, really? You like him?
Only because he reminds me of Trevor.
Oh, okay. But if you didn't, would you like him?
Yeah, I think he's all right.
Really?
He's one of the ones I'll put on my team.
Really?
Yeah, I like this guy.
He's a fucking douchebag.
Really? They're all douchebags, man.
I like how you just like automatically just like, yeah,
I don't care. I like him.
All right.
Some of my favorite characters are complete douchebags.
All right.
What, yourself?
Yes. Why would I not model myself after a character that I found entertaining?
I was just trying to joke. Fuck.
Number two, you're gonna have nightmares.
Oh.
I don't care if you're an adult. I don't care if you think you don't dream. I usually don't remember dreams. I don't really remember what my dreams have been about. But if I watch more than 2 episodes of it, it fucks me up and I can't sleep and I have nightmares. The show is putting way too much drama and horrible things of way people are to each other and high school times and just the state of the world, I guess, or what it is to be a teenager, but to the worst level possible. Like, this is a show. It's supposed to go up above reality.
Yeah,
so,
no, this is fucking down in it.
yeah, these are the worst things that
Ooh.
could happen to high school kids.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there watching and absorbing it. And, dude, I don't really give a fuck about it because I understand it's not a real show.
Wow.
But just watching it, you get into it.
Oh yeah.
And it fucking
It's
give
fucking deep.
It's
man.
stressing you out.
Yeah.
Did you have nightmares?
I didn't have a nightmare.
Did you watch more than 2 episodes in one night?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
We
God,
watched like
here we
4
go.
of them yesterday,
Oh, it
right?
fucked me
Throughout
up.
Oh,
5
yeah,
of
no,
them.
you
right?
can't do that. Jeez, especially
Yeah.
towards the end when it's getting fucking
We went
crazy.
from like 6 to 10.
Woke up,
Jesus.
woke up this morning and fucking
Fuck.
bathed myself in bleach.
Dude,
God.
yeah, I had weird dreams last night.
Yeah.
Really strange. And I
see
knew it was
why.
directly related to the show, like
That's
you said.
fucking
He
creepy, dude.
Number 3, Tony's hair.
Tony.
Tony's hair. I think that's
Right.
well worth at least
Self-explanatory.
watching 2 episodes to see the guy Tony's hair and the character Tony himself.
Spoiler alert, there's one point where the hair gets messed up and it's very funny. You're like, it happened.
How long do you think it takes? This is just curious. I'm curious. How long do you think it takes for him to get that hair that way, that ready?
Oh, I think
Oh,
it's
somebody
plastic.
else is doing that.
That's not real hair.
How long
man.
does it take his
CGI.
hairdressers?
An hour?
Probably at least
No.
30 minutes because his hair is already
Really?
cut that way. They just have to style it and put shit in it. I don't
Damn,
know.
I didn't think
how
it'd take that long.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to get it perfect, it
6
might.
hours.
All right. Tony's a weird character though.
Yeah.
He's fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Toward
weird.
and the further the show
The weirder it
moves
gets.
along. That's how I know the movie was well, whatever the
book,
series is
yeah.
well done.
Yeah.
Like, because they really did a good job of taking a character you knew something was kind of up with this Tony guy,
Yeah.
and man, they don't give it to you, but you know
Yeah, I
something's
know.
up,
And they make you want it more.
and they make you wait. And man, when you do start getting the payoff, you're like, holy shit, I knew something was different. Speaking of different, diversity. What a great job of showing diversity without forcing it down your fucking throat. No pun intended, Tony.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying? That the show is what they want things to be like,
Right.
like this, the diversity's sake. And it does a great job of it. It's not forced. There's not diversity built in this show to be diverse.
Right.
It is the way things are.
Yeah, agreed.
I thought that was pretty cool. And somebody's like hypersensitive to propaganda and shit. I don't really see much. I
only a
got
couple
something
times.
coming up later
Yeah, I
on.
was
We'll
gonna
get to
say,
it.
I
There's
feel like
only
it
one-
kind of is.
Alright.
But
Really?
yeah, I think. Well, this is the thing. I don't know. Is it that the show is doing certain things to promote a certain message, or is it that this was what the book said? So if it's exactly like the book.
Okay. What do you see? Nothing?
Right.
No, I'm curious. I want to know. Oh, all right. Anything I think that I felt like, oh, okay, this is the reason that they're going to stand on this platform. There's always that opposite that also exists. Kind of like,
I know.
all right, if they're showing all the guys as these fucking rapist, horrible dudes that are just trying to take advantage of women, the main character's not like that. So you got to go, okay, at least they're showing some opposite. Like in movies where or TV shows where they're trying to demonize something, they never show that ever in a positive light. It always
in a
leads
different
to,
light, right? Yeah.
to
It's in a
negative.
negative, yeah.
Like it can have no redeeming quality.
The whole the victim blaming thing, it's like a new thing where people get upset, and if you even suggest that maybe somebody else is also at fault for something, that's victim blaming because they were a victim in the situation.
Correct, and that really does happen, and it is something that's happening in the world today, and I don't think they show it in a way of going, it's right that you can't say anything about anybody, and you can't have an opinion that varies from anybody else's.
Yeah, that annoys me.
No, it just seemed like it was kind of like there's certain issues that are being heavily pushed around in like just like social stuff. You see it on Facebook or whatever. And it seemed like a lot of that same stuff is kind of coming through this show. Like this is what they're...
Because that really is happening. Does that make sense? Like you can tell it's not being forced. These are problems and things that are really happening
right
to
now. Yeah,
these
definitely.
kids.
Agreed.
No, I guess so. It's just like I had people that were on Facebook saying stuff like, I can't believe that fucking... counselor said, is there anything that you could have done that's making the kids pick on you? It's like, yeah, well, that kid fucking did do something that made the kids pick on him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I kind of felt like my friend was like, yeah, that's fucking victim blaming, and I don't know why. And it's like, yeah, but this dude really fucking, like, it wasn't.
Oh, the
like,
photographer
victim,
guy?
He was a victim of one
Yeah.
crime, but he was also guilty of something else. So I'm just saying, like, it seems like there's something being promoted now where, like, if something bad happens to you, that means automatically you didn't do anything wrong, and whoever hurt you is the only person who did something wrong. You know what I mean?
I think you have a problem with the people's reaction to it without them being intelligent enough to know what the show was saying more than what the show was saying.
So you think
because
that's what it was?
me watching the show, I did not take that from that scene. And if somebody else did, that says one of two good things. The dumb fucks, which that's probably the case, they have this strong feeling about something that the way they're looking for that. Because
That's what I'm saying,
I
though.
didn't see that. So if other people saw that in that and pulled it out of it, hey, that's good writing. You had two people come away with two different things without actually changing, the scene.
All right, so you're saying maybe the show is not because this, like I said, I don't know. I want to say the show has an agenda because I don't know what the book was. Like, I don't know if it's based completely on the book.
In the show, from me watching it right now, the agenda was to fucking make you unhappy and miserable and feel what it feels like to be a kid in school
for like
now.
But some of this, okay, like if the book was written 10 years ago, a lot of the issues that are going on today and it's more modern, I don't think they had back then. So all I'm saying is it being used for a political reason in any way?
I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Rape. It brings about awareness to rape. At the wrong fucking time. So we're watching it, right?
All right.
We're building up.
All right.
I kind of had a feeling. You kind of get a feeling.
Yeah, spoiler
alert.
It's written on the bathroom wall.
Right,
Right.
Yeah.
And you tell them, I think I know what happened.
Right.
Because bad things happen and you're like, oh boy, if this is tape 2, we got a long way to go. That's how it's going to pretty much sum up. The fucking assholes put a warning in front of the episode. Like you're watching all the episodes.
Yeah, I know. I
and
saw
then you
that.
get to the next episode, I think it may be 10 or something, and they put this warning up
Right.
there, and it's like, oh, you bastards.
Right.
Like we waited this long for Mayday to spoil it, and then you put it up and verify that this is the episode. Like,
Yeah, and the fact it tells you that this could be potentially harmful to younger viewers because of sexual violence and rape or whatever. Okay. And I'm like, all right, so now you're telling me that this is going to happen in this episode, right? But other than that, the show is rated TVMA. So it's not for children. Therefore, all the brutal violence that we've seen in it before, other really fucked up shit that we saw, now because there's a rape scene, they have to put that fucking warning in there that's also kind of a spoiler. Like, I wouldn't have been shocked if it would have just happened. Like, it wasn't that brutal or intense. You know what I mean?
To
Like
you?
the show.
I think
I think a
Facebook
lot of
thinks
psychologically
differently about
fucked
If a
up
kid comes,
things happen
Dad,
in that show.
Can
that-
I watch this movie? And the dad flips it over and goes, all right, gratuitous violence. It's about a warrior who goes on a path and fights bad guys with an axe. Yeah, kid, you can go watch that. If you come up and you go, Dad, can I watch this? And they're looking at like fucking anal penetration, sodomy,
my thing
sex with
is, though,
animals.
doesn't
You'll be
matter.
like,
My
no,
thing
you're
is-
not ready for that yet.
Let me check
If it's rated TV MA though, that means the kids should not watch it. Done. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of I've seen a ton of movies that had rape scenes in it. It didn't warn me that was going to be
you
in
say
there.
that, I think kids should have seen this. Like if you're in ninth grade, whatever age that is, you should be able.
14.
You should have to watch this. They should all watch this in school, or better yet, you should maybe watch it with your parents, because I think it breaks down taboos to where if you watch this with your parent and you've experienced it together, there are all those characters, and man, they touch upon literally pretty much everything that can happen to you in high school.
That's
and,
what, yeah.
and if you did that, and then you go, hey, it opens discourse. Like you can go to your or intercourse, but you could go to your parent and go, hey, this happened. You remember this character on this show, where it may develop some way that you can have discussion, because acting like nothing happened.
Oh no! If my mom saw half this shit, she'd have pulled me out of fucking high school and she'd have homeschooled me.
That's not what happened.
I'm just saying that the rest of it's so fucked up that I don't see why like one part of it needed a
Because
disclaimer.
by
The
law,
whole
they
thing
made
was-
them do that.
Right.
Not
The
the
really
FCC.
think that?
Oh,
Yes.
definitely.
I've just never seen it done before though.
Because
in any
you know
other
why?
movie
Because
or-
somebody watched it, they got emotionally scarred by it. They got upset, then they sued them, and they won.
I think they got some laws, and then the law says anything depicting rape or shit like that has to have an additional warning. Just the
That's
way
weird.
it goes.
I've never seen it before. I'm sorry.
It was disappointing that it happened right before the episode. It kind of ruined it. To me, you should have just
agreed.
started playing it in the beginning and played it every time.
There was a rape scene in that show Weeds, and there was nothing that said, "Hey, this person's about to get raped."
That's weed. We'll get to that next.
Weeds.
It's not a comic book show. That's another reason. Number
Oh.
6 reason you should or should not watch 13 Reasons Why. It's not a comic book show.
I kind of like that.
Really? See,
yeah.
it got points
I
right
don't
off
like.
the bat.
Yeah, I don't like.
Comic book shows are helping to elevate every other show. That's pretty amazing. It wouldn't bother me. I wish kind of Clay would get some kind of superpower and fuck these people up, like just explode like powder or something.
I think he's doing a pretty good
Like
job.
in episode 7, because that's when I was like, I had enough. I'm tapping out. I'm telling you. I went in the tub and fucking slit my own wrist. Tony comes in. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, Tony. Fix your hair. Number 7 reason, it's well acted and the cinematography was really good.
Yeah, and the amount of flashbacks that they had to choreograph all that shit with, like, I mean,
Oh, the
that's
forward, the backwards, like
that's
incredible
a lot,
job for
dude.
everybody there.
God damn. And to shoot that and to edit it and put it together, that's got to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, Allie had mentioned the cinematography. She was like wanted that on the list.
It's really well done. It's really well done. It looks great. It sounds great. The acting's impeccable. Casted perfectly.
Yeah. The next thing, number 8 reason, you said gnarly fights.
Yeah, I was like, we're talking about the sexual violence, but there were some gnarly fucking fight scenes and some beating the fuck out of each other in this
There
shit.
was. They didn't hold back
Some
on
violent shit, yeah. So, I felt like some of that shit was hard to watch.
Did you cry? What's his name? The guy with
I
the
cried
white
a few
hair
times in
got
it.
his ass beat pretty good. Your
Yeah, he
boy
got his
pounds
ass
his face.
destroyed.
Oh,
What?
no. Oh, I was just going to say, I was waiting for your boy to get in the car and fucking run him over.
Yeah, I thought so too. And I mean, a few other times,
when,
like,
he walks in the way, I'm trying to figure out which part you were talking
Yeah.
about. What?
When he gets his
No.
ass kicked.
What?
never mind, I don't know.
What?
I don't remember.
Why you keep doing
One
that?
thing I don't know. They had flashbacks and shit where
See
people
what
were
this
fighting. That
show's
was
doing?
pretty crazy. But like, they had a lot of intense kind of action scenes in it too. At points, you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
I agree.
Shit would start happening. And you're
Yeah.
like, whoa.
I think another thing, it goes along the same lines as the fight, is where they didn't hold back. Vulgar language. They say fuck a lot.
Yeah.
Which I can
Yeah.
see fucking kids at that age
Yeah.
fucking saying fuck
Right.
a lot.
They're
Like,
pretty
you're like,
pissed.
fuck
Right.
it, when
Very
that shit's
realistic.
happening
It's
to
very
you.
Some fucking shit's
that's
going fucking
fucked up.
down.
Like,
Aw.
Anybody that thinks kids don't curse is fucking delusional.
Yeah.
When parents aren't around. I mean,
Agreed.
as young as 10 years old.
They do. They go as far as to stand on top of a mountaintop and yell fuck like in this
Right.
movie.
Yep.
They're like, this show's getting the word fuck in it. But that kind of goes with the fights where they didn't hold back. They didn't try to make it for kids. And that's got to be tempting to do when you're doing a book or a show about teenage. Like, because number 9 reason to watch or not watch it, it will make you happy to be a fucking adult.
Yes, holy fuck yes. I was like, man, if school would have been like that, I don't know what I would have fucking.
You know who should not watch this? 8th graders.
Right.
Like,
They'll be
don't
scared
watch
shitless.
this. You ain't going to
That's
high
what I'm
school.
saying, a
You're going to be
certain
with
age
Mayday's
group.
mom fucking getting homeschooled.
TV mature means, maybe 16. Maybe they could watch that and kind of,
I think it would be great to watch in like Southport, right? If you're the same age as these kids. And you know what? The kids, though, are acting, I think. I don't know. I'm not there.
What? I
Maybe
can
that's
tell
how
you.
kids act right now. But I think they're way mature and they get shit on a higher level than the average 10th grader.
They do.
Like, this is some in-depth shit, and the conversations they have, even though they say fuck a lot, they're like very intelligent conversation. There's no bullshit conversation in this. Like, no one's really talking about video games and movies and the dumb shit like we talk about. Like, every conversation, every bit of dialogue in this.
Yeah, and I think I'll just say this. I think a lot of that's fucking drawn out for fucking Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, dude.
They did draw this fucking thing out. I wish it was 7 episodes. I'd have been done.
Done.
Yeah. It did seem to. You remember in the beginning, I'm like, since it's based on a book, I think we're really going to get a lot of information. But I think as they were making the show, they're like, oh, fuck.
Right.
We still got a couple more chapters to go and 13 more episodes. I don't know. The one thing I did see, propaganda-wise, they do sure the person who wrote this or directed it didn't like marijuana.
Ooh.
Marijuana is probably the one thing in it that is demonized throughout the
Right.
whole thing.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, demonized.
I
it.
know.
Like,
I saw it.
no good
Right.
person
Period.
like in it ever smoked the ganja.
Right.
And I know a lot of really nice people that don't do fucked up shit that smoke weed.
Right.
Like, but not in this show. If you're doing the dope, you fucking you
Doing
can't
the
cope.
tab, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the chick though that works at the coffee shop, she's a fucking stoner.
Oh, yeah,
and she's got some redeeming qualities.
She's cool as fuck, and also she looks like she's 40. A lot of these kids, like Grease, a lot of them, it's like, how the fuck are you in high school?
Yeah, nah, they're way older than that.
And he's like, how do they have all these tattoos? You couldn't have
Oh
that.
yeah, I
in
know.
school, we
That
couldn't have
kind of
that.
pissed me off when the kid's
Whoa.
like, I got all this fucking shit. I'm like, dude, there is no way they would have let him go to school.
All the chicks
Maybe
are
it's
covered in
public
tattoos
school.
too.
It's public
Are they?
school.
Yeah.
I
Not
mean,
all of
the
them.
one with the that works
Lisa
at the
Turtle's
coffee
got
shop.
it all.
Oh, the
Turtle.
behind the ear thing, yeah.
Ah,
both
well,
ears.
yeah, they never had
That's
that,
still a
dude.
tattoo.
That's motherfucking Lisa Turtle's
We
kid.
would have got
Gotta be.
expired. I mean, expelled.
She
Oh, yeah.
looks so much like Lisa Turtle.
She kind of does.
She
I know what
does
you're
look
talking
It's
about.
her sometimes.
Yeah. Lisa Turtle.
Turtle.
12th reason why. I mean, we just got through Lent, but Christians like to suffer. It's 13 hours of suffering.
Oh,
It is,
God.
man. It's
Even if you
painful.
love this show, you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Like,
not enjoyable.
right.
It's torture, right?
It is torture.
They
Oh,
hit you
it's-
with
yeah,
this mystery.
Yeah, and
You just want to know the answer.
Oh no,
they-
and it's like fucking brutal every turn. It's like, oh, now you just figured that out. Now you got to find this out, and then hey, have fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
fucked
kind of
up.
rough. It really is.
And the last few were really excruciating because it was kind of like they would just drag this shit
Oh,
out. It's
no.
like, come on, man, fuck.
And I know I got 2 episodes left, but right now, fuck her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like her.
Oh.
I'm glad she killed herself.
I don't get it though.
It just
no.
means somebody doesn't have to fucking deal with her like later on because it wasn't gonna get better. Like I kind of
The
knew.
mom is
I
driving
knew
me
I was.
bananas.
Oh, that's because she's just like her. Like
Right.
take them
My
her
thi-
mom
okay,
and dad.
y'all lose your child and see how you feel. Because
Take her
I'm
mom
sorry.
and
I
take
don't
her
think
mom and dad and the reasons you don't
What
like
are you
her.
doing in there, Junior? You cutting your wrist open? Well, do it right and do it now. And clean up.
Oh man, what the fuck, y'all?
I was trying to think maybe I'm being a little hard on her and she's something's gonna happen to her to redeem her. Well, in one point of the show when what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember his
Which
name
one?
now.
Clay?
Clay goes, it's just another fucking thing with you.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
And that's exactly how, because dude, watching the show,
Yeah.
I like Clay was my boy. Like that's the one reason I endured the suffering because
I
you
thought it was Tony and his hair. It's
No,
really his hair.
Fucking Clay is the guy. You know what I'm saying? Tony's the. I can understand why Clay likes him. He's funny. Tony leads to some fun moments, but a little too far sometimes. But God, that was funny too. Good show, like good writing. But you're gonna be tortured.
It's a tough one, man.
I think you fall in love with Clay. You're like, what a great fucking character, and you feel bad for him, and that's what holds you through this fucking 13 hours of suffering.
Jesus.
I don't know
Not
how
even
people
done.
binged it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got 2 left. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Right
What
here
I was
with
gonna
you.
say about her is, like, towards the end or of what we've been watching, where they show that she's reacting really shittily to everybody and like bouncing back at people quick, like, yeah, you know. But then that's why you had to watch all the fucking bullshit at the beginning to see that it slowly started happening. People fucked with her just a little bit each time, and it got to where she couldn't trust anybody.
Turned into Carrie.
So it made her fucking paranoid and fucking nervous and fucking on guard all the time. Like, you can't really blame her for being a bitch towards the end and drama queen, because this shit fucked her up. Like,
I
they fucked
understand.
her up little by little. She wasn't always like that.
I don't know.
I don't
It was
know.
in a-
Towards the end, she made a fatal flaw, I thought, and I was like, well,
cutting her hair.
Yeah, that looks really bad. That looks really bad.
No, that other part, that was like, that's bad news, honey. What are you doing? Don't get in there. The waters are dangerous. I'm warning you.
She
Don't
immersed
get
the
in
bird.
there. Oh my God, what are you doing? No.
Oh, no. Last reason. The 13th reason on why you should or should not watch 13 Reasons Why. There's nothing really else on Netflix. That's about it. I couldn't really find much else to be like, oh, I'm going to watch this for 13
It's
hours.
funny, though, because you were super eager to watch it. We had something
Yeah.
else to finish, remember? And you were like, well, you just don't want to watch this then? And you got upset because you thought I didn't want to
brutal,
watch
though.
it. And it's like,
Jesus.
now you're telling me some bullshit like, you don't care about it anymore. You don't care if we watch the end. And it's like, fuck you, because you made me go into this fucking journey.
All right.
So this is ending.
So I got two complaints that really fucking aggravate
About me or the show?
No, the show.
Oh, good.
I
About to say, Jesus.
The first one is I don't know who these kids are, but I never had that kind of freedom ever. I still don't have that kind of freedom.
Everybody was your
You know
mom's
what I
son.
mean?
They show the parents kind of like ask
We'll
shit,
talk to your mom.
like-
We'll talk to
Some
your
of the
mom
rich
about
ones-
this with Mr. Harry on Mother's Day.
Some of the rich ones and then the real poor one, their parents were doing their own thing, they didn't give a fuck, so they had that, you know.
And then the other thing that kind of irks me is it would not sound that good with that little realistic fucking microphone and all that shit. I'm just saying.
What?
You knew that was coming.
Are you saying
knew
her
that
tapes?
was coming. Hey, just the whole thing. It's like, dude, whoever did the 80-yard
I
Bravo.
can imagine, dude, if we worked on it, if this was like a not real radio production, we were gonna do an audio play of this.
Oh God.
I would get it back. I'm like, dude, it sounds good, but you can't hear anything the chick says, and you're like, well, that's how it would sound. I'm like, yeah, but we gotta kind of. It's for the story. Well, it wouldn't sound like that. I mean, maybe if she had a Discman, maybe if it was a Discman, it would be a little better. Have the air conditioner on in the back. It would sound like a fucking Daryl Poche CD. I just yelled into the microphone on the computer, bro.
Incredible.
Dude, we seen him and Scotty and at Waloo's. Fuck Waloo's. Waloo's is like if you took the 10 people that are still around at fucking Southport Hall after a crawfish ball, and it's Southport Hall, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and you just put them in Waloo's. That's the people who go there. Seems like the place. I don't know if that's the owner or something. I don't know. I don't like those people. I don't like that place. It used to be cool for a while.
I really didn't like the
I don't
fact
know
that they
why
had
are
fucking
people playing
because
that?
they had fucking crawfish sitting out there.
They
No,
did.
why are
They had
bands
some
playing
people
there? They
had
getting
crawfish
paid?
that were like
They
sitting
better be
there, like the
getting
heads and shit that they ate everything
Oh,
else,
that
and it
was
was
so
just
gross.
sitting there and it was just smelling up the place. That was killing me. And there was like wind blowing right by it, like an air.
Yeah, why
fan
are
or
bands playing there?
I don't think they maybe didn't have anywhere else to do it.
Well, fuck, don't do it. Hey, we were like that. You didn't see us booking you.
Daryl.
Yeah, I don't know. Scotty and Daryl did a good job. Well, we got there and Ginger and the Bee was playing. I thought they did good. We got there kind of late. We missed some of my favorite songs, but I got to hear Cars, and that was fun. I like them. I like their little act. I do
I
think
really like you guys.
if I want to give them, a Czar makeover like we usually do on Wine and Cheese,
All right.
Entertainment Nurse,
Yeah.
I'd say just go do like the Imagination Movers.
Oh, and do all the kid songs?
Oh, they could fucking destroy that. You know what I'm saying? Like if they went,
yeah.
we're gonna take Ginger and the Bee, and it's gonna
Make
be
it a
like
rocking kids
fucking
band.
Oh, they would do incredible.
Wow.
Like, because I thought about that song, the car song. I'm
Right.
like, man, I could see the little fucking car, like in
Right.
that movie with the cars.
Right.
I could see that song playing and
You're
the
in
little
the
fucking
car.
cars doing
I
things.
feel safest of all.
But I don't know. I thought that they did good though. And Scotty and the original DP, Fucking the typical stereo, besides one other song, the typical stereo songs were the best songs they fucking played.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Those
right.
songs were so great.
Agreed.
Holy
Absolutely
fuck.
right.
Yeah.
They're great songs.
I know.
And they had some other song. Was it the Arctic Monkeys or somebody?
That one was cool. And then there's that other one that he does too.
Yeah, the other ones I'm like, what are you doing, Scotty?
Stuff.
13 songs were fucking about his uplifting his 13 reasons. They kept going to like these, I would call them sad songs. I don't know.
Yeah, it was kind of laid back. It wasn't.
Well, it's supposed to be laid back, but
Okay, so two things I was expecting.
What?
Was if you're
Weed,
gonna chill,
marijuana, lots of it.
Yeah, if you're gonna chill, you don't bring drums. I thought he was gonna. There was gonna be like a duo, or one on bass and one on guitar. Or
They
something
only
like
had
that.
one pick. No. All right, but it's still a good time. I
It was
enjoyed
always a good
seeing those
time,
guys.
yeah.
Tony Drama was out there. That was
Yep.
cool.
Yeah,
he
I've
was,
seen
he was
him in a
running around
minute.
with a new piece of ass, which was cool.
Why would you say that?
What?
God damn it, man.
never
you don't
seen
say
him with
stuff
her
like
before.
that.
What?
The fuck did you just call somebody?
A piece of ass.
That's horrible, man.
Why?
What if
I
she
meant it
listens-
as a
what if he listens
compliment.
to that shit? No, you don't call women that.
Oh,
You can't do
I
that.
get it.
well,
I
what would you
get
call
it.
her?
God, it's disrespectful. What if that becomes his girlfriend?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then his girlfriend's a nice piece
You know
of
what?
ass.
You know what I would say? Like I would
What?
describe it.
Yeah, please.
Tony was there with a very pretty girl. That's all you had to say.
It doesn't have the same impact. When I say that, dudes go, "Oh, she was probably fat."
No, she
Oh,
was
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
pretty.
Right?
Right.
Or she
was
had.
Hey, she
hot.
probably liked it. She was wearing leather pants.
All right, that's what I was saying. It
but
just
no, you
summed
said
it
a
up.
piece of. You call it like it's not a human. Like I just.
Well,
I'm
we
sorry.
really didn't
I'm
have
sorry,
any-
dude.
I don't know.
Tony looks like the type of dude that he wants a trophy. So he got a little small trophy. So congratulations,
Yeah,
Tony.
hey,
Dude,
maybe they weren't
goddamn,
even
dude,
together. I
you
didn't
know-
see him tongue or anything.
Dude, what I'm saying is, what if he's working on that right now and trying to like, and what if he's like, here's my friend's show, listen to this, and then you call his girl something like that's very disrespectful. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but it
What
is.
if he's tonguing her right now?
You can't say
you,
stuff
man.
like,
You
this
knew
ain't
exactly
Walton and
what I was
Johnson.
talking
You heard me? This ain't Walton and Johnson.
Whatever,
This ain't
Alex.
Bayou
All right.
95.7.
Oh, come on.
We
I know
don't say
exactly
piece
what
of
you're
ass. We
talking
don't say
Whatever.
that.
You make it a big deal. Nobody else.
It was just, it
Some
threw
other
me
people
off.
make
It,
things
you
big.
know what?
Allie wants to be called a piece of ass.
No,
know
I
what I
don't.
mean?
And I would get upset if somebody called me that.
Really?
That's not what the fuck I am.
Really?
My ass is a piece of me, but I'm not the ass, and I'm not a piece of it.
Uh-oh,
I'm
reason
me.
number 2.
Fuck all that bullshit, dude.
See, tell you that show's bad. Don't watch it. I found 4 freaking I found 4 pubic hairs on the toilet seat. My balls are fucking falling off now. It's like watching that goddamn show.
Yep. See what it's doing to me?
Getting yelled at. Fucking feminazi bullshit.
Told you there was propaganda in there.
Oh, those hangers are coming out in no time. Jeez, my boy.
Ball.
Dude, thank you, Mark Bagnetto, for coming on in
Thank
Southport
you.
Hall.
Thank you.
Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
And check out southporthall.com. For their calendar, they got a bunch of good shows coming up. Dude,
Fucking
Corey
right,
Feldman, congratulations to our ticket winner. Sorry that
It's Keeb.
Oh, is that who that was?
I talked to Keeb. He said it was him, Sam, and Daryl.
What?
Yep.
Damn, my not real brother.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Not Real Graph won tickets. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Keep then.
I had a feeling it was somebody from the parish. I'm serious. I thought it was Billsbury actually at first.
I kind of thought it was too. I was waiting for him to bust a rhyme.
They had
on
that
it.
accent, and then all of a sudden realized, nope, that was
cool.
Keeb, bro, and Daryl, bro.
Well, good shit.
and
Congratulations.
Sam.
I'm glad they'll be there. I'm
Me
looking
too.
forward to hanging out.
Fucking right.
I've seen a bunch of people going that I like to be around and I think are fun. So I'm like, all right, it doesn't matter what happens on stage now. It's got the right party atmosphere.
Absolutely. It's going to be a fun fucking party.
Could be a lot of hot pieces of ass out there, matey.
It's really strange to hear your boyfriend talk like that, I guess.
Oh, God,
That's
Alan.
disgusting.
Killing
That's
me.
what you think of people
All right,
as.
fuck this show. Please subscribe to our YouTube or podcast channel. You can visit NotRealRadio.com. You can buy a t-shirt. You can do a bunch of things. Watch it. Listen to past shows. Got a whole bunch of them. 64 at this point. Like lots of content. Keep you occupied in case you get bored. Have fun.
Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe.
5 stars.
5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5 stars. 5
Till next week, keep it not real.
Woo!